That lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you. And Hyundai has over 120 IIHS top safety awards since 2006. Because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024.
As of 9 a.m. this morning, our EV trucking company is officially in operation.
Andrew's zero-emission trucks are driving the transportation category forward.
We'll make driving safer, easier, and less stressful. Now our technology needs to keep up with demand.
He needs to put pedal to the metal on hiring more software engineers.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
All right, when it comes to getting life insurance for your family, a lot of excuses can get in the way. But ask yourself this: if something were to happen to me, who would pay the mortgage, the kids' education, and the other bills? Then forget the excuses and check out Ethos Life, the online, easy way to get life insurance in 10 minutes. Ethos has rates that you can afford, like a $500,000 policy for a 40-year-old male starting at $1 a day or $30 a month, with a few health questions and no medical exam. Get your free quote right now at checkethos.com. That's checkethos.com. Not available in all states. Rates do vary.
At Uline, they know going the extra mile takes hard work. For companies pushing to go further, Uline will go the distance with you. 24/7, they answer the phone to get you the shipping and industrial supplies you need. Business can move fast. Unexpected large orders, adverse weather, new safety guidelines, and changing economic trends. Uline works hard keeping 41,000 items ready to ship, minimizing detours on your way to the extra mile. Visit uline.com.
This is a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes. Right-handed pitcher Max Scherzer has agreed to a one-year deal with the Toronto Blue Jays worth $15 million. The 40-year-old went 2-4 last year with a 3.95 ERA with the Texas Rangers. And former Iowa star Caitlin Clark will return to play in her college home when the Indiana Fever host a WNBA exhibition game at Carver Hawkeye Arena on May 4th. The Fever will play the Brazilian national team at 6 p.m. This has been a Pirate Radio Sports Break. I'm Shirley Rhodes.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Okay, you have got to come to the Loose Goose. I mean, right now, come to the Loose Goose, 241 Four Lines Road, Winterville, North Carolina. We are a part of Advanced Moving and Storage. All the cool things that we buy, find, oh my word, you won't believe it. We've got everything from furniture to every kind of household thing that you need except appliances. The Loose Goose. We're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, 10 till 5. You're going to be so glad you did.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
The Rich Eisen Show, everybody.
Hey, we're back.
Okay. 844-204-RICH, number to dial. John in Pennsylvania, you're here on the Rich Eisen Show. What's up, John?
How's it going? Great show. I've been listening to you from London for 20 years.
Wow.
Back in Philly now.
Okay.
So next year, if Kellen goes to New Orleans, next year, Jalen Hurts' 10th year as a quarterback in college and football, he will have his 10th offensive coordinator.
Oof, wow.
When we talk about teams and how having a new OC or DC is such a big shift. How come nobody ever talks about that with Jalen Hurts? Every single year he has to learn a new system, and he gets evaluated the same as a guy that's had a great system for 10 years.
Well, John, guess what? I am interviewing Jalen Hurts tomorrow for NFL Game Day Morning's 8.5-hour pregame show the following Sunday, and I will bring this up to him and ask him about it. How does that sound, John?
Well, I know what Jalen Hurts will say. He'll say what he always says, which is, it's not about my statistics and what I have to do. It's about winning. But I just think here's a guy that has to learn a new system every single year.
Thanks for the call, John. That's an excellent thing to point out. But, it's never easy for this guy anyway, is it?
No, it seems like his whole journey has been something like this, something to overcome, somebody doubting.
He is unbelievable. Jalen Hurts is going to start his second Super Bowl in 3 years. And if anybody had said that when he got benched for Tua, because that's the way he was born into the national consciousness. Nick Saban, quarterback, benched in the national championship game, and the guy who goes in makes the throw of his life after taking one of the worst sacks we've seen, and that's one of our favorite Tua videos is him recounting Nick Saban's reaction to taking the sack to the point where he brought it up even after Tua threw that touchdown. that guy who then, by the way, winds up playing significant action the next year, then transfers, then goes somewhere where he gets himself in the position to be drafted in the second round to a team that already had a second overall pick and won a Super Bowl using the 1 seed that Carson Wentz had provided to Nick Foles. And that guy trying to win one for Philadelphia in his own right, and Carson Wentz is there, and Hurts reluctantly is turned to, I think. It took forever for Wentz to keep throwing interceptions and performing so poorly that they finally turned to Jalen Hurts. And that's the guy who breaks up the 18 quarterback string from Jim Kelly to him of first-time quarterbacks in the Super Bowl losing their game and never getting back. It's Jalen Hurts. He's something else, man. He is something else, and I cannot wait to talk with him as best I can to try and unpack this journey. But obviously, he's just focused on this game. And the other thing I can't wait to ask him is, what is it like to stand there, hand the ball to Saquon Barkley, and let him go and watch it? That's going to be fun. Uber Eats has the best deal on game day food no matter what you are craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings, Uber Eats has been dropping new deals each week all season long. Uber Eats is the official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order right now for game day. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. We'll be joining New Orleans next week, and they with us when we come back on Roku, our guest list.
Whether you're ordering wings for the game, whipping up a 7-layer dip, or ordering pizza, there's something about football that makes you want to eat. And this football season, Uber Eats has the best deals on game day food, no matter what you're craving. From 2-for-1 pizza to buy one, get one wings. Uber Eats will be dropping new deals each week, all season long. Uber Eats, official on-demand delivery partner of the NFL. Order now. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
The following is furnished by Excel Media Pros. Are you battling addiction? Call Rehabs America for a free consultation. Drugs and alcohol can destroy your life. Our program offers a complete medical detox plus inpatient drug and alcohol treatment. Your insurance may cover 100% of treatment. Many have already completed our program and are living substance-free lives. Call for your free consultation now. 800-210-5811. That's 800-210-5811. Hope is one phone call away. Call 800-210-5811.
Chronic joint pain is exhausting, and that goes for ENC's football legend and all-time passing leader, David Garrard.
And it's not always just the physical part of it. Sometimes it's the mental part of it. You know something is about to kind of derail your normal day, what it was turning out to be a beautiful day. And you're like, I'm starting to feel some pain or clicking in my knee.
That's why the regenerative treatments of QC Kinetics has been so life-changing for thousands just like David Garrard. Their treatments provide long-term pain relief without surgery or downtime. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation. 252-765-PAIN.
Your radio home for Super Bowl 59 is Pirate Radio. The AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs go for history and their third straight Super Bowl.
Here he gets the snap. He gets a block at the 10. He's at the 5. He runs in. Bursting in. Touchdown Mahomes.
When they take on the NFC champion, the Philadelphia Eagles.
Barkley's got a lane to the 50, to the 45. Spin move to the 40. Barkley's still going. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley!
It's Chiefs vs. Eagles right here on Pirate Radio, your radio home for Super Bowl 59. The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one-topping New York-style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is an MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates!
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
Bostic Sugg Furniture's January sale and clearance is happening now. We've made dramatic price reductions on furniture and mattresses store-wide to make room for new styles. Save up to 70% off discontinued items. Don't miss your chance to get beautiful furniture at exceptional values. Plus, 6-month special financing. New year, new mattress, better sleep. Save on our great selection of comfortable mattresses with up to 48 months special financing during the January sale and clearance at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
If you missed the Brian Bailey Show, you missed.
He is the former East Carolina Pirate, now with the St. Louis Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Do you have a preference as far as what position you like playing, that kind of thing?
I would say it's a preference. As long as I'm in the lineup, I don't really care where I play. But if I did have to choose, I'd prefer first base. I know in college, that's pretty much all I played. Growing up, that's what I played was first base with pitching as well, so it was kind of easier on the arm. But, I'll go out there in the outfield, I'll DH, I'll play first. Whatever my left-handed arm will allow me to do, I'll go and do it as long as I'm in the lineup.
Tune in Mondays at noon for the Brian Bailey Show, powered by Greenville Utilities, right here on Pirate Radio. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
We believe. Not only did we win the fight, we won the game.
Clip, what's up? It's Bryce.
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
Flip that, Shirley.
Miss Shirley, have you scanned your MVP card back on Pirate Radio? Now!
Have you scanned your MVP card? I have a gourd, son. I sit there every day.
That's a tater right there.
It's a damn tater. So you're the You can't say that.
This is the worst human being I've ever known.
You know what? We're good.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a balmy, dare I say, Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930, online, pr927fm.com. And the show is streaming live on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube, your one-stop shop for all things going on in ECU athletics. We've got the latest from Mike Schwartz as he talked to the media before heading off to Philadelphia to take on the Temple Owls coming up on a Saturday. We have everything from ECU Baseball Media Day there for you at your streaming pleasure. We've got this show, The Brian Bailey Show, new ep of The Danny Beal Show with Carter Spivey, new ep of The Holton Ahlers Show with Warren Saba and Chandler Honeycutt, the Greg Hudson Show there as well on Pirate Radio TV. And we have a guest-free hour number 1, so a great time to chime in if you want to talk to us on YouTube at Pirate Radio TV. Coming up in hour number 2, Tony Dunn will join us, kind of that awkward week before the Super Bowl. I watched a little bit of the Pro Bowl games last night as we were doing sports trivia at overtime, and we'll talk a little bit about that, I guess. But I've got some trends. It's never too early to start looking at Super Bowl props. So there's a couple of things I wanted to look at. We'll talk about that with Tony. Patrick Mahomes' numbers in the Super Bowl. Also, a couple of one particular prop I really like. I'll tell you how it's done over the last 10 or so years. And first touchdown scores in Super Bowls over the last 10 or so years. So I'll talk about that as well with Tony Dunn. Morgan Ahlers joins us coming up in hour number 3 of our show. Shirley Rhodes is here. Intern Logan helped me do a little research earlier. He is here. Intern Hayden is here. We got J-Bone, Jared Watkins, head of the table. Hey, Jared.
What's going on?
College basketball.
Yeah.
Pro Bowl games.
Good weather.
Good weather. Left side.
Strong side, baby.
Chandler Honeycutt, fresh off a sale, joining us here. Salesman. Getting it done today on a Friday. You know, a lot of guys, Friday, a lot of suits, upper management, Fridays, 2 o'clock, they're gone. They're at the beach. They're on the golf course. Not this guy.
No.
This guy's making sales.
Yeah.
This guy's making money.
Hey, not one.
Not one.
Not two.
Not two.
Not 3.
What?
But 4 signed contracts this
week. 4 signed contracts in 1 week.
Man. Let's make that 2 days.
Man.
Hit it again, Shirley.
Not that.
No. Salesman.
He's not Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Be a lot cooler if he was.
But he is.
Got through my Cavatier cognac and my scented candles.
He is a tool.
Oh.
Jerry says hello. Hey, Jerry.
What's up, Jerry Bear?
Help the bell. He says happy Friday.
Hello.
Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Boiler down. Can we get the Bob Knight tired of losing to Purdue audio clip? I'm tired of losing to Purdue, he says.
I'm tired of this. I'm tired of losing to Purdue.
All right. That might happen again tonight for the Hoosiers of Indiana. Steve says, Ayo.
Hey, yo.
HFMFs. Same to you, Steve. Jamie says, excited to see how Tony Dunn will defend Cam Newton's stance that he'd rather have an MVP than a Super Bowl. I saw a question from Brandon Walker from Barstool He wants to ask Cam, would you rather, I'm going to take one away, the Heisman Trophy or the college football championship? And I feel different about that than I do the NFL. I almost think the Heisman's more I remember Heisman winners more than I do national champions, personally.
Mm-hmm.
If he'd have said, I'd rather have the Heisman than the championship, every Auburn fan would have hated him. But for some reason, it's probably the same, but for some reason, I would accept that more than him saying, I'd rather have this MVP than a Super Bowl trophy. Anybody know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is it because you view college as a stepping stone instead of the end-all, be-all?
I think it's more so I don't care who wins NFL MVP, but the Heisman Trophy is one of the coolest trophies you can win in sports.
And I think, you said it, you can remember Heisman maybe I'm wrong. Can you remember Heisman Trophy winners more than you can NFL MVPs? What could you name off better?
Going year by year, probably Heisman Trophy winners.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, you're just naming a quarterback for the MVP.
Yeah.
And a lot for the Heisman as well, to be honest. But Jerry says, what's the best day of the week for sales? Whatever day Chandler gets out of bed.
The day that ends in Y. And any day that you make a sale. So there's your answer, Jer Bear.
How are Mondays tough?
Mondays are not a good day.
Yeah.
Monday's a day to get your week planned out. And Monday's a day at Pirate Radio where I have a sales meeting in the morning. We have a staff meeting.
Which we love.
We love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yep. I can't wait till Monday. Get in a room with all you guys, chop it up, talk about what's going on.
I love chopping it up. I love chopping up Mondays.
Yeah. That's what we call it around here. Hey,
start calling
happy Chop It Up Monday to you, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, guess what day it is? Chop It Up Monday. We should start calling it a chop meeting.
Man, I'm fascinated on how your brain works, man. It's crazy, dude. How are you not in
that? That wasn't supposed to be a joke.
How are you not working with young Jeezy at NASA?
Because he's too busy. Oh wait, never mind. I thought you said G-Eazy. I was about to say he's too busy doing halftime shows,
talking about sex. Pirate Radio, can we post on Facebook something about Kendrick Lamar doing the halftime show? I see that gets a lot of people on Facebook talking.
Good. I mean, I'm assuming bad.
Yeah,
it's Facebook.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me
how the world's
going
to hell.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me, "Who's the halftime show?" And I said, Kendrick Lamar. He said, I'm not watching that.
Jeez.
I was like, okay, I'm just, and it's like he was mad at me.
Nobody cares if you watch the halftime show or
not.
The
way he reacted to me, you would have thought I booked Kendrick Lamar. I was like, man, I'm just telling you, asked the question, I'm giving you the answer.
Halftime shows are for eating. In my case, smoking.
Socializing.
Yeah, like, who's interested in sitting and watching somebody perform on TV? YouTube has really spoiled us all, I think, because now you can pull up any song from any concert you want on demand.
Did you miss the Michael Jackson halftime show from 1992? You can pull it up right now.
He.
Ha ha.
So yeah, people love to get pissed off about a halftime show, though.
I'm just excited for him to call Drake a pedophile in front of millions and millions of people. That's funny.
Will he do it?
They're not like us.
He's not gonna. Like us. He's got to sing the song.
Didn't he get sued?
Nah.
Hey, back in my day, people died over rap battles. Now they sue each other.
Yeah.
Soft society.
So soft. That's kind of like in like NFL. They used to beat each other's heads in. Soft. Oh, you touched the quarterback wrong? Flag.
Soft society.
Well, they used to hate each other, but now as soon as you kneel the ball down, you got to go shake the opposing quarterback.
You got to trade.
And you can't kneel at all in the NFL.
But before you even celebrate with your coach and other teammates, let's go celebrate with the other quarterback.
You're still not over that Lamar Josh Allen.
No, because it's the softest thing I've ever seen in football. It's a shame.
Sometimes, and boy, this playoff run Washington was on, I revert back to how I was as a child and growing up. Like, my team, they're my guys, And I try to remember that they're all like humans and friends. But like, I just remember after a Monday night loss to Dallas, first thing I see is they're after the game, they're signing off to Deshaun Jackson and Des Bryant exchanging jerseys. And I'm like,
no.
Oh, it made me so mad. But I had to be like, dude, you're a grown man. Why do you care about this? Let them do what they want to do. It's fine. Calm down. So I had to give myself an inner monologue pep talk to relax.
Maybe I'll get there, but
you will.
It won't be soon.
You'll get there one day. But I won't. Trust me, I want my guys to hate the opposing team as much as I do.
I'm not saying they can't be friends, but like save that for June when you're in Cabo.
I am so glad, and it's going to happen one day, and I'm going to get pissed probably. Although if I'm Washington, I say I put it in the contract. You can't go on Michael Parsons' dumb podcast.
Yes,
because he had like an eagle or a giant on.
He had Darius Slay.
Yeah, and they were talking junk about Slay's teammate, right?
Yeah,
and I'm like, man. I can already tell I'm going to get really angry when a commander goes on Michael Parsons' podcast on some random Tuesday. And I'm like, this is not what I signed up for when I became an NFL fan. But I'm pretty sure nobody from Washington went on.
Well, I can tell you who it will be if it does happen.
Who?
Marshawn Lattimore. He just seems like the oddball out of the... I mean, it was a late addition.
I'm sure he's a great player, but I haven't seen it.
You haven't been able to see it except, 3 times?
Yeah.
Give him a full off season.
He's spending like a month on the sidelines when you...
On the sideline!
Marshawn Lattimore on the sideline! He's hurt!
Bling, bling! Pike liked the stream. Appreciate that, Pike. He said, Chan, the 3 most important things in sales is see the people, see the people, see the people. Do you agree? Do we not agree?
I agree.
All right. See the people.
See them. Believe in them.
Jamie says if you lose the Super Bowl, it should be okay to run as fast as you can off the field.
Well, guess what? Players don't do that.
Yeah, instead they watch the celebration.
They sit on the bench. And I don't know why they do this. Well, they can do whatever they want. But for years and years, it seems like every team has like 3 or 4 players that just sit on the bench and they just sit there. If I'm on the losing team, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm leaving.
All the guys in the World Series, they sit in their dugout and watch the other team celebrate.
The baseball's the worst.
I don't get it.
Baseball's the worst for it. But like football players, they'll sit on the bench and like Stephon Diggs watching the celebration thing. Like, go into the locker room, man. You can do it if you want to, but like, if you're just doing it just to be like, oh, man, look at me. Well, I'm going to be there one day. Like, what did we just say? Everything's on YouTube. If you want to watch the celebration and the trophy ceremony, go to the house. Go to your $1 million worth house and watch it on your 80-inch TV screen.
Jared got a new TV.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice TV.
How big is it?
65.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Did you get it home safe and sound?
Yeah, it eventually got back.
Dude, man, y'all ever feel like God's like testing your patience?
Yes.
Like one day?
All the time.
Today has been that day for me. I went to the bank, which is about a 1.5-minute drive, a few blocks over downtown. I left. I looked at my phone when I pulled out a Pirate Radio and it said 1:06. I was supposed to have a 1:30 interview. I was like, okay, I'll be back in 10 minutes at the most. I get in the drive-thru. I sit behind the car until about 1:20. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. What the hell's going on? So then I walk inside and their systems are down or whatever. And they're able to do a few things. So I wait and like just zero happens. They're just kind of back there chilling. Well, it's just not their fault. But anyway, I got back here at 1:31 with nothing accomplished. Then I go get me a little snack. And there's a person ahead of me. They order. The person then goes back in the back room. So like there's nobody there. Comes out about 8 minutes later. And I'm just sitting there. But I was thinking, like, you know what? This is a test. It's happened earlier at the bank. It's happening here. I started breathing. I did like breathing exercises.
Like out loud?
it's pretty. It wasn't loud.
Okay, you weren't doing that.
No. But I was just breathing. I was thinking about positive thoughts.
Your happy place?
And trying to get through it. Because, there could be a lot worse happening to me.
Yeah.
Being held up at a bank not held up at a bank. Having to wait at the bank, waiting for a sweet treat. Those are good things. And, So I guess I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, you know what?
For not going postal.
Going
you can be
postal
proud
over
of
a pack
yourself.
of gummy bears.
You can be proud of yourself, or you don't have to be. But guess what? I am. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate you,
dude.
Yeah,
I really am proud of you for taking the positive step and not the negative step.
Yep.
And I feel like I tested your patience today too.
You know what? I forgot about that. Holy.
Hey, breathe. Breathe. Remember to breathe.
Chandler's been doing all these sales because I don't know if you've heard, he's a salesman. And which means he has commercials to cut. And he had 3 of those babies today. He cut them. It took him forever because sometimes our buddy struggles with reading.
Yeah, it's tough.
All the commercials, he went 3 for 3 on commercials that were 10 seconds too long, which means he has to redo the whole thing after I edited all of them. Mm-hmm. And you're right. It did test my patience. But you know what? Got through that too.
Yeah.
And you know what? You redid it. Knocked them out beautifully. Shirley's going to put some music on them.
She's already sent them to me.
It's going to be great commercials on Pirate Radio. That's how the sausage is made, people. We're making sausage around here. Mm-hmm. And let me say, it tastes damn good.
I think I could say I didn't test your patience today. So,
nah.
Happy about that.
I don't know if you ever have, Bone.
Really?
Have you?
I don't think so. But, I mean, known you this long, that's pretty crazy.
Can I please welcome in Dallas Cowboys owner Jerry Jones to the show because there is some big news.
What do you want?
I want to hear about this, Jerry. Did you know about this?
I don't know if I did, but I do know that it says here
there's a very low percentage.
A very low percentage, but the Cowboys.
You're talking about this guy's winning percentage
at East Carolina. The headline here says the Cowboys interviewed Lions running back coach Scotty Montgomery for the offensive coordinator job. So welcome, Scotty, and I hope you did a good job. And by God, I hope you don't do as bad as you did in Greenville.
Because it was a very low percentage.
When he goes back to East Carolina and what he did there, it was very low percentage and no glory holes.
Still pretty good?
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Cowboys interview Lions running backs coach Scotty Montgomery as their offensive coordinator.
Shout out.
I'm not a big pile on Scotty guy. I still say pretty much none of what happened was his fault.
Well, I'll tell you what got me. When he came in the building, he said, "Cowboy Nation, you are the real deal." And I've never heard anybody say that. So I was very impressed by Scotty.
Jerry, I heard a young man named Chandler Honeycutt went up to Scotty and talked to him. What did young Chandler say?
It's funny you asked that and you said that. He did say in his first year at East Carolina that there was one young man that went to him at his coach's show and said that he had brought so much swagger and confidence to the program. And I thought to myself, well, you know what? That checks off one box. And I asked, who was that man's name? And he said, Chandler Honeycutt. And I said, wait, do you mean the salesman?
Salesman?
Hold on. Do you mean the salesman at Pirate Radio? The radio station that always brings up my name and me saying glory hole all the time? Well, my God. Well, that must be something else.
Chandler Honeycutt going up. I wonder what, if we had a top 10 of the things we said we regret the most or, the funniest looking back on.
Yeah.
Mine would be Deshaun Watson's a really good person. That one backfired on me.
Mine would be Antonio Pierce is going to take us back to prominence.
Not going to happen.
And mine would be telling Scotty Montgomery that he had brought so much confidence and swagger to this program that we haven't seen in a long time.
Did you call him Coach Mo? Coach Montgomery? What'd you call it? Coach?
I just said Coach.
Coach?
I said, are you sitting down, Coach? As I was sitting.
A single tear came down your eye.
I said, you don't know, Coach. You don't know what you've done to this program.
Hey, you don't know Mo.
And I say, and you don't know what you'll do to this program.
Oh, man.
I hope he gets it, man. He's done a good job.
I guess.
I mean, he has had a lot of talent in these running back rooms, but
I know. Like, it's hard to say how good of a job some of these assistants really do.
Yeah.
I mean, they have great personnel. I'm guessing the running backs coach at Detroit is going to be better than the running backs coach with the fill in the blank.
Yeah. With last year's Cowboys team.
Cowboys.
Yeah. Let's see if he can turn.
Zeke still has some in the tank.
Jerry, you got to give up.
Zeke has some in the tank, and I don't care what you say. Ezekiel Elliott still has it in him.
You going to bring him back?
Of course.
I talked to a.
You think I'm going to burn the whole thing down and build it back up again?
You just cut him 2 months ago.
I talked to a Cowboys fan at trivia, and he's already getting ready for the Ashton Genty era for Dallas.
Seems like that's the
a lot of mocks.
Yeah,
have him going there. All right, we've got Mike Schwartz audio. We will get to that. I'm excited to talk in hour 2 about some Super Bowl props.
Yes,
done a little research, and want to get a head start on looking at props. So we'll do some of that and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live rolls on a beautiful Friday. Gorgeous.
beautiful.
We should there's like a building, UBE right there. Could we hit golf balls off that? Yeah. We need a driving range in the parking lot or something.
Go to the new hotel.
And hit them off that?
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Off the roof.
See how far we could drive it.
Probably get some range on that.
Yeah. We'll take a break. Have more for you. Pirate Radio Live after these words.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? It's DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of 4 dealerships in Eastern North Carolina with a fully stocked inventory of over 200 SUVs, trucks, and cars. If you're looking to upgrade your vehicle or purchase for a new driver in the house, get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 47 years.
At a theme park, you might have to choose between a great deal or the best experience.
Wow, total access is expensive.
But with US Cellular Prepaid, getting a great deal doesn't mean sacrificing a great experience. US Cellular has no hidden fees or gimmicks, and now you can get a Samsung Galaxy A16 5G for free. US Cellular Prepaid. Terms apply. See uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit AtlanticWireless.com to find a store near you. We go beyond the call.
IMAX is here with mind-blowing images and earth-shattering sound. Come experience the first IMAX theater in Eastern North Carolina, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas in Greenville. Crystal clear IMAX laser projection and precision sound come together to provide the ultimate movie experience. And as always, Golden Ticket Cinemas has unlimited popcorn and the best selection of concessions around. Book your tickets at gtcinemas.com and come experience the best in cinematic quality. IMAX, only at Golden Ticket Cinemas.
Hunting season is officially open, and a great way to enjoy that postseason hunt celebration is with a Busch Light. As cold and smooth as the mountain stream, Busch Light is that perfect sip after a day spent in the great outdoors. Grab a case today. Celebrate the hunt with Busch Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Busch Light, please drink responsibly. Anheuser-Busch, Busch Light, St. Louis, Missouri.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Craving a delicious burger and a great deal? Then head on over to Bad Daddy's Burger Bar in Greenville. Every Monday, shake things up with $5 hand-shaking cocktails. On Rough Draft Tuesday, enjoy Talls for Smalls, where bigger drinks are the same price as the smalls. It's Whiny Wednesday with $3 pours of barefoot wine. Then on Salty Thursdays, sip on a $4 house margarita. And don't miss Bloody Sunday. Enjoy brunch and $5 house Bloody Marys.
And this just in at Bad Daddy's, mention Pirate Radio for 15% off your meal.
Bad Daddy's Burger Bar. Great food, amazing deals, and a whole lot of flavor.
There have been many changes in the automotive world. At Phelps Chevrolet, the Phelps boys are here to take care of you. Mike, Daryl, and 4 of Mr. Phelps' grandsons, Wade, West, Allen, and Clay. You see, things at Phelps remain the same. The Phelps team has served Eastern North Carolina for over 50 years. We make your visit easy and fun. We are your neighbors, and that's what neighbors do. Phelps Chevrolet in Greenville. Like Mr. Phelps' great-granddaughter says, come in and get you one.
Find new roads with Chevrolet at PhelpsChevrolet.com.
This is Coach Blake Carroll for East Carolina football, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Have you always dreamed of having your own backyard oasis? Elite Pools in Greenville can make that dream a reality. The professionals at Elite Pools are experts in fiberglass and gunite pool installation and renovation, and their goal is to deliver the highest quality at an affordable price. Visit the Elite Pools showroom in Greenville across from Agri Supply, or visit their website at elitepoolsnc.com. Transform your backyard into a destination with Elite Pools. And Michaels & Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. Their mission is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway can handle all your dental needs, including cleanings, crowns and fillings, sedation dentistry, and cosmetic needs such as braces and implants. Visit them on Hemby Lane in Greenville or call them at 752-1600. Bring your smiles to us at Michaels & Gateway Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Doesn't Logan kind of look like Clark Kent? Like, he's kind of mild-mannered with the glasses, but then he takes those off and, like, turns into something else? Or a serial killer, maybe.
There's no phone booth around that.
You ever killed anyone, Logan?
Be honest.
Oh, I don't like the way
he's hesitating.
Maybe on the court.
Okay.
Low dog.
I like how you went Superman to serial killer. That was just...
There's no in between. Tennis court. Oh, speaking of courts, I got a court date. Just kidding.
All right, Alex Harper.
I got more emails.
Ooh,
for potential interviews for Pirate Radio.
So did I.
Jennifer, you got one to read?
Yeah, remember I showed it to you earlier this week?
Yeah. Jennifer Averhami emailed me. Sound like Gary Hunt.
Averhami
over to Julius Hodge. Move over, pickleball. A new game is trending big time, especially among teens and college students. Listen up, college kids. Spike ball is a fast-paced 2-on-2 game. Let me take that back. Spike ball is fast-paced 2-on-2 gameplay where each compete to rally a ball over a small round net.
That's been a thing.
Yeah.
It's getting young people active and social, and it's booming in popularity. The player base has quadrupled now to over 4 million players. How do they know that? What's causing the spike? And what to know about this popular pastime? Spikeball founder Chris Reuter from Shark Tank is available to talk more about how this fun game came to be.
No thanks.
Yeah, hey, maybe get him on the show 10 years ago.
Yeah, really.
And that's, for me, that's a no. How they say it? And that's why I'm out. Yeah.
Randy, that's going to be a no for me, dog.
I'm out.
Do y'all know about Spikeball?
No thanks.
All right.
You know about Spikeball, though, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, I played that like third grade gym class.
On the beach,
I didn't
maybe.
say I didn't like it, but
like it's fine, y'all.
This email's got to be 15 years old.
All right. I hope this finds you well. I don't have the person. I have the person's name. I have 3 fun Valentine's Day stories that might be of interest to you. Feel the love and the stretch. Ooh. It says you need to stretch together with your lover. The lasting power of love letters. But the interesting one I wanted to bring up, international dating might be the key to love. Maybe we should try to hook up Jared with like a Russian or a...
Dude, I don't even want to drive to Raleigh to meet somebody.
An Ethiopian.
You don't want to go to Moscow.
Nah.
In 2025, singles are moving past endless swiping and embracing meaningful connections with trends like international dating and bonding over shared experiences like music. Rachel Van Nortwick, founder of Vinylly, can share why musical capability strengthens relationships. You want to have her on?
No, I doubt I'll find somebody overseas who likes Alan Jackson as much as I do.
That's a good point.
Alan Jackson.
I think I have found my new way to find a woman. I'm going to go just park my truck outside a women's correctional facility and just whoever walks out, hey, baby, want to ride?
Are you going to have Alan Jackson blaring from your truck?
Yeah, country boy.
Good luck with that. Shirley, do you have your email? Can you read it real quick?
I do. Give me 1 second here. Okay. I hope this midweek mailer finds you well. I've got 3 brand spanking new campaigns for you today, headed up by the brilliant You Gave Me Music by one half of chart toppers In Trance's Jay Curdy.
I don't know what any of those words are.
The Mancunian rapper has long since been a familiar face on the rave and rap scene, but has decided to go at it alone for this particular release, giving a nod to all of his influences over the years. The result is a hip-hop pop anthem very similar to the late, great Derek B., who actually gets a mention on the track, too. I've also attached fantastic new releases from New Zealand's electronic rockers Robots in Love and Sweden's pop sensation Natalia Rego.
Rego, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
If this was America's Not Next...
Have you really? Oh, okay.
If this was If this was America's Got Talent, I would have X'd that off.
No, it's Sweden's Got Talent, apparently.
It's just a bunch of words mushed up together. I didn't...
Robots in Love smashed the wall between rock and electronic music.
Finally, somebody's doing that.
I'm
so we
scrolling
can
down.
interview these artists?
Yes,
what?
they're all, apparently they were all 3. Here we go with Jay Curdy. Jay fuses influences from his background in rave culture of the 90s into contemporary sounds that pay homage to his hip-hop and R&B roots.
I don't need no dude. It's not ecstasy. That's
Yeah.
I don't want no X-head on the show.
Molly Ecstasy.
Yeah, apparently the lyrics mention iconic artists from different genres, including Otis Redding, Frank Zappa.
Who cares?
Who are these people?
And Derek. You don't know who Otis Redding is?
Yes, but I can. So if I make a song and I'm like, I need to go to the store to get new bedding, shout out to my man Otis Redding. Like, who cares if you put his name in a song? I'm not mad at you, Shirley. I'm mad at this email.
Yes, but apparently there are.
When I was a kid, I used to do bedwetting, but now I'm old and I listen to Otis Redding.
Oh, when I was growing up, I used to read Word Up magazine.
God, this Monday I'm really dreading, but it's all good because I'm about to say the name Otis Redding. Who cares? Like, I don't understand why you would put that in the email.
I don't know either, but I did save that simply because you had mentioned this before. So
thank you, Shirley. We will not be interviewing those music artists.
Yeah,
but I do like
don't
this
care.
segment Because, like, one day we're going to hit on something.
Yeah.
Let's say starting in February, we have to pick at least one to respond to and have on the show.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And we can pepper him with questions.
Make
Him
a
or her.
rapper freestyle.
Yeah. Hey, let's see how good you are. Can you work Otis Redding into a song right now? Because I just did 3 times. We'll battle rap.
Well, I'll pick out a word and make them infuse it into a... There you go.
Everybody say their favorite musician, and this guy has to put that musician in the rap.
Yeah.
And think of a real... Jamiroquai is my favorite. Good luck, buddy.
Yeah. Have at it.
Rhyme with that.
Your rhymes are whack, son. When I pick up the pen, I'm like Alan Jackson.
Oh, man.
Oh, well done.
Bone, that was pretty damn good.
Yes, sir.
If I was at the dog park looking, you could call me a poo cider. But when I like to listen to music, I prefer Foo Fighters. Poo cider? I don't think so.
Poo cider.
Also, one of my favorite drinks around Christmas time.
Poo cider?
Yes.
Being the owner of
What you got, Jerry? JJ, what you got? Hit him with it.
Break it down.
Hit him, Jerry.
Being the owner of the Dallas Cowboys is one of my favorite roles. But there ain't nothing like going back to those days of the glory hole.
That was very good.
Okay. All right. Okay. I see what you're doing.
I tried my best.
The request. Do you have something?
No.
You got to say it now.
Okay. He said, I tried my best. I'm 90 years old. I need my rest. We're trying.
We are. We're spitballing. All right. The request line is open, 317-1250, or on YouTube. John Moody had a request. He said, clip on a slow, guest-free hour Friday. Can we play the big calls of the 5th quarter from 2016, the win over NC State?
Can I answer that? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. So this is East Carolina moving to 2-0 in the Scotty Montgomery era with a win over the North Carolina State Wolfpack. People were fired up. Shirley Rhodes, hit it.
The Dr. Wham big calls of the 5th quarter.
Owen is up in Tampa.
Hey, Clip. Hey, first of all, congratulations to you for getting your badge of honor and getting blocked by Dave Dorn on Twitter. That's always good. Also, congratulations to Dave Dorn on his lower level loss. Just another one for him. Our Super Bowl, as State loves to say, Dave Dorn's apparently lost more Super Bowls than Jim Kelly, brother.
That's a good one.
Let's go to Kyle in LaGrange. What's up, Kyle?
Woo! As the nature boy would say. Let me tell you something, guys.
Sounded more like a wounded wolf.
Well, yeah, kind of did, but that I ain't. I tell you what, I'll start off with what y'all just said about that dirty hit on about to say Carden on Nelson. I would tell you what, it cost him a touchdown because Summers came in the next play and ran like a pissed off boy. He got that hit back for Nelson. He put that in the end zone because he was mad because of what they just did to his buddy Philip Nelson. I don't know if y'all, kind of that ran through your head. I said that just cost y'all 6. I'm glad y'all got that nasty hit on Nelson.
Let's go to Al in Greenville. Hey, Al.
Beautiful game, and the coaching is fantastic, and really enjoyed the game. But I have to make a statement. Troy, I want you to listen to this because I've been wanting to tell you, you're a true pirate. You take a lot of grief on the press box from that rooster neck Billy Weaver, demanding to know how many games we can win, and you said 8. Well, I believe the same way you do, Troy. In my heart, I think the Pirates can win every game. May not happen, but I'm going to believe it. So thank you for being a great Pirate, Troy, and let's go get South Carolina. Talk to you later, guys.
Let's go to Warren at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium. Hello, Warren.
It's a beautiful day to be a Pirate, baby. Hey, guys, once again, awesome job by our boys that suit up and do battle for us each and every Saturday on the field. I applaud each and every single one of you, from Philip Nelson right on down to the offensive line, the defense, special teams, sidelines. Awesome job. Every single one of you. This game meant so much to the Pirate Nation. Not just the players, but the fans, and of course you at the station. This meant so much.
But let's go to Kenny in Blunt's Creek. Hey, Kenny.
I heard it through the grapevine. We just whooped that Wolfpack behind. How you guys doing today, buddy? Soak it in. That's 6 straight over the ACC, 3 straight over the Wolfpack, and they think we're playing up to a level. How you like that?
Charlie in Long Island, New York. Hey, Charlie.
Tell you what, 4 for 4 on fourth down. I got a new nickname for Scotty Montgomery. Is it okay if I say it on the air?
It depends on what it is, but
it's clean.
Yeah.
It has a Z at the end. There's no cussing at all. Scotty, big ball, makes all the calls. Montgomery. And let me tell you something. Next week we're coming for the Gamecocks, and we're gonna bring our A game because we got Connors and we got Montgomery, baby.
Sean is up next in Winterville. Hey, Sean.
Awesome to see a coaching staff to go into the end of the fourth quarter and still have all 3 timeouts left and actually know how to manage the clock down towards the end and run the ball instead of running around like a chicken with a head cut off and taking a knee and then losing the game. So that's my comment. Thanks, guys.
Let's go to Jeff in United Arab Emirates. Hello, Jeff.
Brothers, I appreciate you taking my call, man. Yeah, man, I'm calling from Abu Dhabi, man. I have to support my Pirates even overseas, man. I had my timings a little bit off tonight. I thought the game was coming on at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm an 8-hour time differential. But it turns out the game was at 8 o'clock my time, so I'm going to bed. And then I see that the Pirates have knocked off the Pack once again. And it's just, to me, when I listen to all the hype about Dave Dorian and playing up to NC State's level, if I'm not mistaken, and correct me if I'm wrong, we've won as many games against the ACC as NC State has over the past 2 seasons.
Let's go to Bryce in LA. What's up, Bryce?
I'm not wearing any pants right now. I can't feel my face. What is going on? This is fantastic.
We do have a caller on the line, and his name is Clay, and he's leaving the stadium. Hey, Clay.
Well, I just wanted to say that I've been alumni for now near 20 years, and to have them put Eastern Carolina on their posters, it really got me fired up on the way down here today, and it just felt really good for them Pirates to pull this thing off today. I was real proud of what Coach Montgomery, the adjustments he made in the second half to do a great job, and I'm just real proud of the Pirates today, baby.
Let's go to Big Bopper in New Bern.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I was just hoping to give a big shout-out to the big Pirate fans all over Pirate Nation. I was hoping if I can give them a shout-out for you.
Go right ahead.
That's all I got, y'all. Thank y'all.
Let's go to John in Wilmington. Hey, John.
Cliff, come on, guys.
Yes. Come on, guys.
Man, can you believe the arrogance of Dave Doran? The fake field goal, really? You gonna try to run that with 2 Peyton Mannings on the left hash mark, and you gonna try to run that to the left? Come on, guys. You ain't gonna run that on us. Not today in our house. Man, we look good today, man. Go Pirates. Facebook is blowing up. He might lose his job tonight.
Captain Bill is up. What's going on, Captain?
What's going on, man? I tell you, man, that was awesome, man. My voice is about gone, but it was worth it. That was awesome, man. Rowdy Dowdy, man. It was intense from the kick to the end, man, and that was cool, man. That's big-time football right there. But I'm happy, man. I'm happy camping. I'm going to cut the DVR, man. That was such a great game. I'm going to drink some beer, drink some more beer, watch the Pirates play, drink more beer, and then watch them again, because that was sweet. But I'm going to tell you what, man, that Dorn, man, he's fired. They're going to fire him, man. I know I'd fire him. He was fired when they kicked that ball off today, buddy, because he just knew he was going to get his butt kicked. But I guarantee you, he's fired. Go on, pack your bags, get out of state.
The big calls of the 5th quarter were brought to you by Dr.
Captain Bill, guarantee Dave Doran's fired. Dave Doran will be coaching against East Carolina in 2025.
9 years later.
Great calls there.
That's the happiest I've heard Captain Bill. I hope Captain Bill's doing good.
I know.
I haven't heard from him in a long time.
Captain Bill, where are you? Call in for a wellness check.
Can I give a shout out to Captain Bill?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Y'all be good now. Man, that was great. Thank you for asking us to do that, John.
Way to go, J Mood, bringing stuff to the table.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll wrap up hour number 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Fun first hour with the boys and Shirley and Hayden. Back with you after this.
You know, texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
This is Jeff Gibson with Town Insurance in Greenville. Call me today at 756-8300. Go Pirates!
How much America is in a can of Four Loko USA? Take a pro wrestler, give him apple pie picks, bald eagle biceps, fists of four-wheel drive and legs spinning drones. Then add even more America. More America.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
This is Trey Hayes with Advanced Moving and Storage. Advanced Moving and Storage is here to help you have the best move ever. Advanced Moving and Storage is dedicated to making sure you get everything you need on your next move, no matter how large or small, whether you're local, in-state, or out-of-state. Our courteous and experienced personnel is ready to help. Call Advanced Moving and Storage today at 252-321-3200. If you want to remove stress from your next move, use the moving company the Pirates use. Advanced Moving and Storage.
Want to make your day better? Order a Papa John's pizza. Get an extra large, one-topping New York-style pizza for only $11.99. Made into 8 foldable slices, perfect for sharing. See, things just got better, and you get to eat pizza. Hey, Pirate fans, Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards. Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Go Pirates! UBE and PirateWare.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at PirateWare.com. Go Pirates!
Look what we have here. It's the refreshing deliciousness of a Pepsi mini can. It's the perfect complement to any meal. The dash of indulgence your day was dreaming of. The sip that'll have you singing Pepsi.
Nope, not again, Steve. Let's take a cue from the Pepsi mini can and pack all that awesomeness you're feeling into a much smaller treat for everyone. Deal?
So, big awesomeness, smaller size. I think I've got just the thing.
Pepsi mini can. Mini can, big taste.
Bostic Sugg Furniture's January sale and clearance is happening now. We've made dramatic price reductions on furniture and mattresses store-wide to make room for new styles. Save up to 70% off discontinued items. Don't miss your chance to get beautiful furniture at exceptional values. Plus, 6-month special financing. New year, new mattress, better sleep. Save on our great selection of comfortable mattresses with up to 48 months special financing during the January sale and clearance at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
Pirate Radio, bringing you the best content on air and on digital. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Pirate Water. Get ready to party, pirates. Go to drinkpiratewater.com to find your new treasure. 21 and older only. Pirate Water. Why be yourself when you can be a pirate? Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get out on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. We got Logan. We got Hayden. We got The Bone.
You.
And Chandler, Honeycutt, salesman. He's going to dip out soon. It's Friday. The suit's got to get out of here.
I have some work to do before I leave the studio.
You're lying. Jeez. More work?
I have to make live reads, make sure everything's lined up, make sure my clients get what they signed up for. Hey, when you sign somebody up, you're not done.
That's just the beginning. That's the first inning.
Yeah. There's 3 words that we use here at Pirate Radio Sales and Marketing. Love, serve, care.
So you love all your clients.
Sure do.
Including Ryan Malley from Wings Over Green.
Yes, I do. I love him. He is a good guy.
He is a good guy. And
By the way,
what if he was a little girl?
He'd be cute.
Earlier today, Ryan showed a picture of his daughter to Chandler, and he said, spitting image. And he said, yeah, except she's cute. And Chandler said,
well, if you're a little girl, you'd be cute.
And then it got weird, and Ryan left. Luckily, he had already signed before Chandler made that comment. But everything's good now, so we're good. Yep. All right. Jerry says, what's the 3 words to describe Pirate Radio Live?
Live.
Informative. Funny.
We attempt those things.
Effort. Live effort.
How about
you just said we attempt? I mean, that's effort.
How about this? How about we ask the listeners?
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh!
That caught me off guard.
Yeah, sorry, man. How about we ask the listeners, the viewers, put your comments. What's the 3 words you would describe Pirate Radio Live?
Give me your 3 words.
Starting with you, Jer Bear.
Can I give a shout out to the listeners real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Be good.
Steve's 3 words are live, entertaining, can't miss. He's not great at math.
Yeah, that's 4 words.
Yeah. Mike P said the 3 words that describe PRL. Isn't it Pirate Radio Live? That's very good, Mike.
It's a good one.
Yeah. Very literal definition. You are correct, though. What are 3 words you would use to describe the NBA?
National Basketball Association. Yes.
All right. Let's see. We got NFL with Tony. I did a little research.
I got a quick something we could talk about.
Quick something?
Yeah, a little quick something. PETA, the animal organization.
Are you doing a Lois impression for Family Guy?
Damn! Yeah, I was going to say that.
That's good.
Hey, we're together today, man.
Yes, sir.
But PETA petitions to replace Puxatawny Phil with weather reveal vegan cake on Groundhog Day. Come and take it.
Well, I mean, you don't like Puxatawny Phil anyway.
Yeah, but I think the whole point is to take the groundhog at a Groundhog Day.
Yeah, and it becoming vegan cake day.
Yeah, and then I no longer celebrate, and the Bill Murray movie really has no relevance.
You've never seen the movie Vegan Cake Day?
No.
It's awesome.
Who's in that? Gary Busey, I hear.
Best Salisbury steak I ever had.
Hometown.
Jamie says, fun, informative, Chon are his 3 words to describe Pirate Radio Live.
Thanks, Jamie.
I like that.
I appreciate that.
Nick Cumby, sorry. I heard that as Nick Crabtree.
I know, I did too at first.
Nick Cumby says, Clip Rock, Chandler, Honeycutt, must see TV, Charles Barkley.
Jeez.
It's a lot of words.
It's like 9.
Yeah.
Did Charles Barkley say that?
Chuck, give us 2 words to describe this upcoming week's game. Chris Paul, Steve Nash, must-see TV.
All right, it's a reference, and it took us a while, Nick. But
Good job, Nick. Good job. Hey, round of applause for Nick.
Can I give a shout out to Nick?
Sure, go ahead.
Ah!
That's all he had to say.
Oh, you said your PETA thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a break.
PETA. It's been great having not having you guys, being with you guys today.
I agree. That was a fun hour one.
It was.
And did we inform at all?
Yes.
I think so.
PETA.
We definitely laughed.
Yes.
Do you think anybody listening laughed? I would think at least one laugh in the last 55 minutes.
I think so.
My mom probably laughed.
She have a good sense of humor?
No, but she listens and thinks I'm pretty funny.
What's her favorite part of the show?
I think you.
No. Her little boy. It's got to be J-Bone.
Yeah.
My mom's favorite part of the show is definitely Chandler.
You're just saying that.
I am, but I'm probably right. It's like a tie, 1A, 1B, me and you.
My mom did say she can't wait to meet y'all.
Okay. Well, come on down.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
She was here Sunday, but Chandler didn't bother to show up.
I'll meet anybody's mama.
All right.
And then Alex Harper will smash anybody's grandma.
Yeah.
Watch out when Jarrett has a kid. I'm just saying. Be careful, Mom.
I'll smash anybody's grandma.
All right. Kenny says, LOL, laugh out loud. Mike P's 3 words for Pirate Radio Live: live, laugh, love. We have that in all of our rooms here at the station. All right, let's take a break. We'll talk some football in hour number 2. We still got Mike Schwartz audio to hit, and maybe some baseball as well. We say goodbye to the salesman who's got work to do. Will he leave Jarrett hanging? We'll find out after this.
Looking for the best craft beers, wine, and mead in Greenville? Visit Tub Thumpers Beverage House at 623 Red Banks Road. They're your one-stop shop for a unique selection of local brews, fine wines, and handcrafted meads. They also have your favorite domestic beers at great prices. Whether you're stocking up for a special occasion or just exploring new flavors, they've got something for every taste. With expert advice and great prices, Tub Thumpers is the place to find the perfect drink for any occasion. Stop by Tub Thumpers Beverage House today, where your next favorite drink is waiting.
Here we go! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Doug Henry of Greenville would like to say thank you from the whole entire team for a record-breaking year. We could not have done it without all of our wonderful customers. Doug Henry always has new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry of Greenville, easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Happy 2025, Pirate Nation.
If you're in the market for a swimming pool and you're located from the capital to the coast, Elite Pools can make it happen for you. They are the Carolina's premier fiberglass and concrete pool builder and renovation contractor. Every pool is built with the highest quality products and on schedule. Visit the Elite Pool showroom located across from Agri Supply in Greenville with fiberglass pools on site and a design center to simplify all of your pool selections. They also have a full service department with pool supplies and they provide expert water analysis. Call Elite Pools today at 689-6557 or visit elitepoolsnc.com. For pools, think Elite Pools.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
This is Dr. McGraw from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experienced and professional care, call us at 757-BO or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $9.99. Plus Wednesdays means all Mexican imports for just $2.99. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas for only $9.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. And America's favorite light beer, Bud Light, is also the official beer of the ECU Pirates. When planning your fun times with family and friends, be sure to pick up some Bud Light at your favorite retailer. Always have fun, Pirate Nation, and always stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
God, I just hate looking at that face in that room. It was Nick Sirianni.
Oh. Well, Sal Powell ain't that.
I like Sal Powell.
Oh, okay.
Sal Powell, friend of the station.
Really?
He was on Pirate Radio years and years ago.
Yeah. I was about to say something because you pointed and it was like right in my direction.
That was
and
the
I was
joke.
like, all right, now,
That
where
was
are you
the
going with
joke.
this?
Yeah, it was Nick Sirianni above your shoulder, Shirley. I just remember Sal Powell. We asked about a couple of Pirates, David Garrard and Chris Johnson, I guess, and he said, love them. Love them. Love both of them. And went on to talk about them. I can't remember why he was on. It might have been before the Super Bowl or something. Tony Dunn is here. What's up, Tony?
Hey, man. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm going to say something that's going to sound a little weird. Hopefully, Jared can back me up on it, though. You smell good.
Thank you. Thank you. I got some good.
He's got a scent, right?
I got some good cologne on, right?
Okay.
It was just odd before we came back. Either.
I gave him a little sniff.
Yeah. Thank you.
To make
a nod
sure.
of approval.
Yeah.
A sniff, a nod,
Yeah.
you know. 3 words from Jamie to describe Pirate Radio Live. Ton of respect. I like that.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
Just ton of respect.
Are you?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not a good way to be.
Well, it's not.
Get excited at your own risk is all I'm saying.
I'm just happy for these guys and this momentum they have.
4 in a row would be amazing.
Temple is 9-0 at home this season.
And I like that.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be that way than like 7-2.
And I think Jordan Riley's going to bring down the hammer tomorrow.
Ooh.
Wrongo.
That's Sal Palantonio saying wrongo.
Wrongo.
Who would have thunk it?
Correcto.
In Greenville, North Carolina, Sal Palantonio, ESPN.
How cool is that?
That
is great.
We got him to hit that sign off. Good stuff, Shirley. All right, Tony, I got some stuff to get to, but first, cannot wait. Jamie said he could not wait to see you on Friday.
Okay.
Do you know why?
No.
How are you going to defend the comments of Cam Newton from this week when he said he'd rather have the MVP trophy than the Super Bowl trophy?
Oh.
Did you not even know that happened?
I did not. Thank God. Thank God I've been busy with work.
I love that you're hearing about this for the first time.
Let's see. Dang.
That's yeah. Defend it. I don't think you can, Tony.
I would say Cam.
Tony likes a good argument and a debate.
Yeah,
so like now you're taking the role up.
I'm trying to. I say, Cam, you can just tweak that a little bit to say Super Bowl MVP.
No, that's a no from me, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he made those comments on whatever
Take.
show he's on,
Yeah,
First Take. And I have not seen the full context. I'm going to be honest. I just saw the headline.
Well, it's exactly what you think it is.
Okay.
He said he would rather have the MVP than the Super Bowl.
There you go. That is not a good look necessarily.
Yeah.
Tough
Dang,
to
Cam.
defend. Now, I did say this earlier in the show, Tony, because I saw Brandon Walker from Barstool said he wants to ask Cam, you got to give one to me. Are you giving me the NCAA championship or the Heisman Trophy? In that case, if he said NCAA championship, I'd feel almost okay about that because I feel like the Heisman is more prestigious than the NFL MVP.
Well, I think we just answered the argument for defending Cam then, because if you get to do that in the lower level,
it's a double standard.
Yeah, it is. That stinks. Is that you should say, yeah, Cam. Hey, Cam isn't perfect, but I still love him.
This is the first time you've been on the opposite side of Cam Newton ever.
It seems like he could have said, wouldn't it be great to win the MVP and a Super Bowl trophy in the same year?
That would have been so easy to say. I don't know why he just didn't say that or avoid the question.
Does he have to be hot take-ish for?
Yeah, well, he's on First Take, so yeah.
He knew it would get some.
But he says so many other stupid things. Just like let one smart one come through the cracks. Like,
hey,
just
I mean, we're going a little far.
Hey,
we're going a little far.
I mean, have you seen his appearances?
I don't watch any mainstream sports.
It's unavoidable for me. Every time I open up my phone, it's like, hey, here's something stupid Cam said. It's like, yeah. I love Cam, but it's tough.
Yeah, I don't watch any of those shows, and I'm not missing anything.
I don't feel like I am either.
Yeah,
you lose respect for him, honestly, because every time you turn it on, it's just how dumb is he going to look today with his outfits?
It's really piling on.
No, the hats are ridiculous.
Oh, the outfit.
Man, those are all cool.
You can't be that big and dress like that.
There is.
Put on some sweats, pal.
Here's the thing: have you heard the statistic that you're most likely to get in a car accident within 1 mile of your way, close to your home?
Yeah, that's why when I get a mile out, I take the seatbelt off.
Or if you're a Panthers fan.
Okay.
Because your quarterback always gets in wrecks.
Yes.
Well, that's happened twice.
So the idea, I was thinking about this, and it makes people go like, oh, driving close to home is more dangerous than driving far away. And it's not. It's a statistical thing, is that you are statistically around your house more often than you're not.
Makes sense.
And so the more you talk, the more prone you are to say stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So Cam is doing more talking now.
That's why I can't believe I haven't been fired or arrested after being here all these years, because I'm on 3 hours a day. It's pretty amazing.
I mean, you're really putting a lot of data out there for people to go after you. But hey, we love you.
But I'm not really a hot take guy either.
No.
Like, I say what I feel. I don't just come up here and say stuff that I really don't believe in.
Yeah.
I say stuff like Deshaun Watson's a great person.
Well, that was prior to all the...
Yeah. What about the Justin Tucker stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
On Wednesday, I said he is salt of the earth. I wish I was more like...
And then Thursday.
No, I didn't say that.
Oof.
But, yeah, Justin Tucker in the news. He said all of the allegations were false, by the way. So we'll see.
The only thing that stood out on that story to me, because you don't want to rush to judgment. I tend to not even try to look too far into these things, because I really, in the end, I don't care that much about these people. But it said he had been banned from two places. I was like, whoa.
You saw tweets like back from 2021 where it's just like Justin Tucker's no longer allowed to go to
it's kind of wild.
You go into like a New York diner or whatever, Tony, and they've got famous people that have been at the diner. You go into that massage place. It's got Justin Tucker's been here. Wait, it says not allowed. His face is up there for the wrong
like
reason.
when they put pictures up of people that didn't pay their tabs.
I know that guy. Not allowed.
Infamous, not famous.
Tony, any thoughts on the Commanders getting waxed by the Eagles? Here's something we hadn't talked about this week. Should the Commanders have gone for it on their 3rd, 4th down of the first drive?
Probably.
CW likes to get in discussions like that. Our buddy, he comes on, talks fantasy. But he was like spitting mad. He texted me during the game, and I politely said, I'll answer all questions after the game.
Was it 10?
And he got the idea not to text me again during the game.
Was it the second drive? Was it 10-0 at that point? Or there was one point it was 14.
No.
They kicked the field goal instead of going for it.
That was the first
drive of the game.
That was the first drive.
We converted 2 4th downs, then had it 4th and 2, and elected to kick a chip shot field goal.
Right.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it either.
But they did it again when they were trailing.
We did kick another field goal to cut it to like 8 or something.
Yeah, and I think it was after the Saquon touchdown. Look, I don't know if you got waxed as much as you're not as a complete team as they are, 100%. And you turned the ball over 3 times or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And so
I would have liked to see what the score would be. This is stupid, but like if we didn't have those dumb fumbles,
that's it.
If we didn't have the fumble right before the half on the kickoff, like Saquon was still going to run. It looked like Jalen Hurts was still going to throw.
Yeah.
So we still lose, but what kind of game is it without those turnovers?
It would have hurt more because it would have been closer.
Yeah.
It would have been 3 to 7 point game.
When you are not a great team, but you are playing good or playing great, you just don't have when you're playing a team that's more talented, you don't have the luxury of making the mistakes that other teams can come back from. And it stinks, but look, things come down to 2 or 3 plays. That's a good old Ron Rivera-ism right there. And this came, I won't say came down to, but those 3 turnovers, you were already fighting Goliath. You were already David versus Goliath, and you can't go from 3 slingshot throws to just 1.
And another one was Hurts to A.J. Brown on 4th down where he dropped it in the bucket.
Yeah.
That was a huge play because that was kind of near midfield. Washington would have got the ball like down. I can't remember if we were down 8 or 2 at that point, but like could have tied, taken the lead, whatever. But instead, they hit that one. They score.
It really does stink that Saquon scored a 64-yard touchdown in the first.
Yeah. That was demoralizing.
When I saw that clip, I was like, I know Clip is really sad right now.
After we just took up half the quarter on a drive.
Yes.
Like, man, we're controlling this, baby.
Yeah.
And then, boom.
This is how we beat this team.
Yeah.
Then we're losing.
I mean, 2 touches, 2 touchdowns it was over right there. Yeah, that was.
And something was off with him, too. They showed him on the sidelines with the massager.
Yeah, it was his calf.
And they kept giving runs to
Gainwell, Shipley.
Gainwell. Yeah. It was all Gainwell and later Shipley. But, like, I feel like if that was a close game, Saquon, I think he was laboring a little bit. I'm sure he's good to go. But, like, I feel like they could have given him more carries if he was 100%.
Yeah, I mean, and it was difficult for you guys to run the ball against them.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything there.
It was. They were a better team. I think that I know you were sad. I know you were excited. But you were there, and you didn't get flat. I mean, you said embarrassed. You should get shellacked. But it wasn't like you just were, I guess, the Bucks playing somebody.
Tony, we did give up the most points ever in the NFC Championship.
50?
Yeah. They surpassed the Panthers.
Where we waxed the Cardinals?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, look, what we did the week before against Detroit, it was almost like, all right.
House money.
I'll just watch that game the whole offseason.
And you know what? Jaden Daniels still looked good.
He did.
So,
despite the blowout, like he looked
he wasn't
good.
the reason.
Yeah. All right. How about the AFC Championship? Chiefs win again. Yada, yada.
Very upsetting to me because, as you said on Friday, I just don't bet against the Chiefs anymore.
You just can't do it.
You know, and I did. And I was rooting for the Bills in that game. And the Chiefs, look, I'm not of the fan club of just saying that the script and the refs and the things like this is that they're the champs. They've been the champs. Mahomes is the guy. You can't leave this up to the refs. You can't leave this up to one or two plays. Somebody's just going to have to go snatch victory from the jaws of defeat against the Chiefs and just beat them to where there's no question, there's no ability for a single ref or a single missed call. You just got to go beat them, and nobody can get over that hump.
I just hate the penalty stuff, like the ref stuff, because it takes a lot of the blame away from the Bills.
Right. From the opposing team.
Dude, like, they went for it, didn't get it, and gave Mahomes the ball at the 40. You can't punt the ball. You can't do that.
And isn't it wild that they can't do the tush push with Josh Allen, but...
Yeah, they don't have as good an offensive line as the Eagles do.
Still, I mean...
They might have been scared Frankie Louvu was going to go to Kansas City.
That was funny, too.
It was hilarious.
By the way. It was like where they gave a warning where they're like, if you do this again, guys...
Jump off sides. Excuse me. Sorry.
Out of all my football watching years, I've never heard that before. We can grant the team points.
Oh, shout out to Frankie Louvu. Did the one blitz that he did where he jumped
timed it perfect.
Oh, it was awesome.
I love that dude, man.
Yeah.
What is his contract?
Haka. He does the Haka.
2 years.
Let's see. All right, let's take a break because we'll get an early look at Super Bowl 59. We'll talk about it more next week. Obviously, make some picks, do some props and stuff. But I've done a little advanced prop research.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live, Tony Dunn joining us. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird with some exciting news about Shimmer Boutique. The new website is live and all orders over $100 will receive free shipping. Go to shimmerboutiqueonline.com and get shopping today. Shimmer is the boutique for everyone and carries all the top brands from Kendra Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and more. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates.
Save a load on a new John Deere compact utility tractor and loader from Quality Equipment. It's never been easier to get the best brand on the market at an unbeatable cash price or with great financing at our lowest ever monthly payment. Now is the time to get that tractor package you've been dreaming of to get your next job done right. Stop by one of our 36 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia, or visit us online at qualityequip.com.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue Electric, Plumbing, and Air.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and salsas. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
Happy New Year,
For Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Winter chill is here, and we're continuing our biggest sale of last year with the largest selection of firearms and accessories in Eastern NC. You'll find major markdowns on tons of brands, including Springfield, Benelli, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Sig Sauer, Bergara, Henry, Beretta, Ruger, Glock, Federal, Hornady, Winchester, and the list goes on. Don't miss your chance to warm up with these once-a-year hot products with hot prices. Shop online or stop on by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
This is Dixon Williams, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years, and you can shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for Pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right. Shirley, this was funny last night. Remember our old friend Zach Maskovich?
Yes, sir, I do.
I had a little Carolina Hurricanes Towson Tigers parlay, and he is a Towson grad. And the parlay hit, and I sent Zach a message about it. And he said something. And then he said, I was following along with my guy, Terry. And I was like,
Put it in reverse, Terry.
Is it that Terry? Is it Terry McLaurin? Is it Terry Rozier? He likes to gamble. But no, he was talking about Terry Crews. And I was like, dude, that is on TV where I'm at. He was at the Pro Bowl deal.
Oh, okay.
And he said, like, I saw Terry Crews, Zach standing right behind him. I don't know how I didn't see him on TV. But I asked Zach a few minutes ago, you got 2 or 3 minutes to talk about covering the Pro Bowl games, and he hadn't responded.
Nice. Oh, he big timed us.
He's big time. Zach, by the way, famous for ruining the national anthem at a Super Bowl years ago.
Was it the one in Tampa?
In
right?
Tampa, yeah.
Yeah, also famous for catching a football with his nards.
With his nards. Oh. Great highlight.
Did he catch it? Or?
No.
No, it was incomplete.
It was totally incomplete.
How could I find that? Let's see. I'll try to find that.
Yeah, we'll have to try to find
one
it.
1 target, 0 catches, 2 balls, 3.
I love that because, you know, he's holding the camera. So how did we get to see that? Because the Channel 7 guy was filming him getting hit in the nards while he was, the ball was coming at Zach.
Zach's film, all you see is the ball coming at him. But the
Billy
side,
Weaver's
Billy Weaver's film shows him after.
Yep. America's Funniest Home Video style.
It was spectacular.
All right. So I'm looking ahead, trying to see some props on Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I'm going to give you the numbers. So here is Mahomes' yards in Super Bowl games that he has played in. 286, 270, 182, and 333. What is the over-under for this year?
252.5.
He has gone over 3 of those times in 3 Super Bowls.
Except for
against the Eagles.
The Eagles.
Oh, okay.
That Tampa game, which you were talking about, he actually had 270 yards, but 0 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. In Super Bowl games, he has 2 passing touchdowns, 0 passing touchdowns, 3 and 2. Is it over 1.5 or 2.5? If it's 1.5, it's probably like minus a lot, right?
1.5 minus 182.
Yeah.
But
what about 2? Can you do 2.5?
2 plus, let's see, 3 plus is plus 208.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's either minus 182 or
Right.
plus 208.
Logan got me the rushing numbers for Patrick Mahomes. We appreciate it, Logan. He has had 29 yards and a touchdown, 33 yards, 44 yards, 66 yards. He's gone up every time. What is the rushing over-under for Mahomes?
29.5.
I like that.
That tells you to go over.
Yeah.
Is he still running like he always has?
This season, he has averaged 20.2 yards per game.
And I think he's been dealing with an ankle or something.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's
he
every
always
year.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop with this. I don't know.
Stop.
Injury report. Messing with it.
So, are we going over on everything with Mahomes?
I'm not betting on him. I might go the rushing yards.
Yeah.
I got some picks in for the Super Bowl.
For him to score a touchdown, that is
Rushing
plus
touchdown.
290.
Okay. I don't hate that.
Yeah.
All right.
The value was better last week.
Tony's already got some picks in. What do you have?
I got, first, Patrick Mahomes was a promo on the site I use. So he just has to get one passing yard. So I got 4 picks in. So
a
right.
freebie
So it's a 3-pick. Dallas Goddard, 53.5 more than.
So he has been hot and Hurts connected with him a lot. I like Goddard in this Super Bowl.
I got Hurts with more than one. He needs to get
To
one
score a
rushing.
touchdown?
Yep. And Saquon, 1 touchdown.
Okay. So basically, you got Goddard over yards, which is 53.5, and then a touchdown for Hurts and Saquon.
Yeah. And that's a 4-pick. 20 to pay 140.
I'm a little nervous. Like, how many points are going to be scored in this game?
I don't really think. I think it's a good defensive matchup.
I do too.
But I like this prop right here. Rushing plus receiving yards for Saquon Barkley, 150 plus at plus 160.
That's a lot.
Say that again.
Saquon Barkley to have 150 plus rushing plus receiving yards.
Total yards.
Plus 160.
Still a lot.
How many games has he done that this year?
Well, his rushing over-under is 114. So, I mean, that's...
Yeah.
And how many... I need a stats guy. How many times did the Chiefs give up 100 yards rushing to an opponent this year? So,
they have a good defense. They got a good defensive front.
Yeah.
I think that if you're the Chiefs and you're going in this game, though, it's like, to me, I mean, not the Chiefs. If you're the Chiefs going in this game, is let's stop Saquon and make...
This is
make
stupid.
Hurts win.
The first category I looked at, Tony, was I almost thought it was yards, but it was his longest rush of the game. 60, 78, 68, 72. Like, it looks like a regular running back's yards for the game.
Like, he can just get his more than his over in one rush.
So he hit that number a lot just rushing. What did he do receiving this year?
Oh, he was good still.
Yeah,
yards,
screens, dump offs. Yeah.
Those are... Where's my... I'll have to find
Go back.
Oh, it's right here. Game logs. Yards. So he didn't do much. He had 47, 52, 40. Outside of that, everything's 30 or below. Some games, he hit a few goose eggs, so I don't know. His one screen pass, though, and you're good. Good to go there.
Yeah.
All right. A prop I like a lot, and it's always minus. I don't know if you can find it now, J-Bone, but... I like going under 1.5 yards for the shortest touchdown. It's usually like minus 160 or something, though. But
for this team,
and you got your Hurts and your Barkley in, like, they get it at the 1, cash it. It has hit 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 7 times in the last 9 years. It did not hit last year. But it hit the 4 previous times. It also hit 3 in a row from 2016 to 2018. So under 1.5 shortest touchdown, I'll probably be going with. And again, it'll probably be juicy.
So what'd you ask me about the Chiefs allowing rush yards?
Yeah, how many?
I have it broken down every game.
How many 100-yard rushes did they?
So let's see. Week 18 against Denver, 158. Pittsburgh, 202. Cleveland 139. The
Rushing
Raiders,
yards?
the Raiders 116. Buffalo 104. San Francisco 101, and
Okay.
Week 1 Baltimore 185.
All right.
Where did the Panthers get against them?
The Panthers, they got 85 rush yards against them.
All right.
But Bryce had like
That's
300 yards.
not a good log.
No.
Well, you play 17 games.
I think the
and you
Raiders is
named
the most
about
damning.
7 or 8.
Yeah, those numbers though were really high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't like
When they give them up, they give them up.
Yeah, that's the
202 to the Steelers is crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Another thing I looked at today, we love a first touchdown bet, right?
Yes.
And I wanted to find a trend so I could attack this first touchdown. Here's the problem. There is no trend. It's pretty incredible. So I'm going to name the players, and you name the position they play.
Okay.
I'm going back. So last year, Christian McCaffrey.
Running back.
Running back.
The year before, Jalen Hurts.
Quarterback.
The year before, Odell Beckham.
Wide receiver.
The year before, Rob Gronkowski.
Tight end.
4 different positions in 4 years.
Yeah.
Then we go Mahomes.
Quarterback.
Sony Michel.
Running back.
Alshon Jeffrey.
Wide receiver.
Again. And then
Is the pattern that whatever it was last year,
don't
pick
bet
that
on a running
position?
back.
So
and then Devontae Freeman, and let's throw in a defense as well. In 2016, defense had the first touchdown. So there is no trend.
I think Goddard or Kelsey is the pick.
Or AJ Brown.
We're due for a tight end, maybe?
Yeah, due for a tight end.
Or receiver, yeah.
Okay.
The
quarterback.
The trend says
Well, we got it. We got to figure it out.
Hurts was 2 years ago.
Okay.
So it's tight end or receiver or defense this year. That's what the trend
I
is.
was going to bring up, I love, I'm going to bet both of them, but Eagles or Chiefs to score a defensive touchdown. Chiefs are plus 600, Eagles plus 550. Nick Bolton had the fumble return.
Just
for
drop
the
a
touchdown.
$5 on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun.
But Nick Bolton had the defensive touchdown against the Eagles last Super Bowl they played.
Man, that Thursday night, Bone, when we hit all those ECU bets,
Yeah.
we had ECU to score a defensive touchdown.
Gavin Gibson takes a knee in the end zone, wide open.
He would have had a 100-yard pick. We were so pumped when he got that pick. We were like, go, go.
That was
And
the
he
only
took a
thing we
knee.
didn't hit.
Yeah. But those are kind of fun. Like if a fumble goes on the ground,
Oh,
or
man.
you get pumped for him.
Eagles Rams. I can't believe I forgot about this. I live bet defensive touchdown is like plus 750 or whatever, and the Eagles pick off Matthew Stafford and the guy runs out of bounds at the 1.
Oh man. Just think if you had defensive touchdown on that James Harrison touchdown return where he went 99 yards or whatever.
I was at OT's the other night, and for some reason they just had NFL Top 10 on the NFL Network, and they ran that James Harrison play like 80 times.
It was one of the greatest plays of all time.
They ran the SNL skit. I mean, they just had an hour-long program about that one pick six.
That was a great Super Bowl. I don't think I was that excited about going into it, Tony, but we were talking about it the other day. When is the last time you were excited about a Super Bowl matchup not involving your team? I'll show you a list just to remind you, because I think Jarrett had the answer that I was going to go with as well. My point is, since the Panthers played the Broncos, there's only been one Super Bowl that didn't involve the Patriots and the Chiefs, and that was Rams-Bengals, which I think is the last time I was excited.
Yeah.
Because it didn't include the Patriots and Chiefs.
Yeah.
I can tell you the one I was least excited about.
What's that?
Patriots Falcons.
Yeah.
And this, because I'll take a dumb joke and run it way too long. What was that? That was 2016. And do you remember Donald Trump when the people kept saying, "Not my president"?
Yeah,
not my president.
Not your Super Bowl.
I said, "Not my Super Bowl,"
Yeah.
and I turned my back to the game.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
I would turn my back to the game and only watch the commercials. Now, I did break that at the end because I was like, "Oh, crap, the Falcons are going to lose
You really, the entire time the game was on, have your back to the team?
Yeah, until like the
You're a
fourth
man
quarter.
of principle.
Yeah.
I like that.
I wish I could do that. Yeah, that's.
I hate the Falcons so much.
Well, here I am now with Chiefs, but I don't hate the Chiefs as much as like I do some dynasties. So
You have to be pulling for the
I'm
Chiefs.
okay with rooting for the Chiefs here.
got
I
to.
got to pull for the Eagles.
I'm pulling
Yeah.
for the Chiefs because I just want to hit the three-peat.
Yeah.
Look, it'll just add to a football story.
By the way,
A football story I hate.
by the way,
Yeah.
for people
the
that
bane of my
say,
existence.
okay, the Chiefs dynasty is way more annoying than the Patriots dynasty, it's not. Go watch that documentary. You got Deflategate, you've got the Spygate, you've got tons of stuff.
Everybody keeps bringing up like, oh, Brady and Belichick didn't get these calls. It's like, yeah, but they did cheat multiple amount of
What
times.
started the dynasty?
It was the
Tuck
thing-
rule.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
they always got the calls. There's only one thing that I liked about the Patriots, and that was Randy Moss.
Yeah.
That,
And he
08?
didn't win a Super Bowl.
Nah.
I just hate everything about all of these teams.
Oh yeah, because Moss sucked with the Raiders.
Yeah, and the tuck rule and just everything.
Yeah,
maybe if he had a quarterback that could have thrown it 70 yards, that he would have been good.
Thoughts? Hey, have you asked Tony about your coach?
Yeah, I think we talked about it last week.
Oh, okay.
Pete Carroll.
Okay. Just making sure you've asked everybody.
I'm not
saying there's anything wrong with it.
I really just wanted Holton and Greg Hudson's opinion.
Is is it true that he said that Seattle better not hope they're on our schedule?
I don't think he said.
Okay, because I can't trust anything on the internet.
Yeah.
And it was like,
I think he is a conspiracy guy, though, right?
Who?
Pete Carroll.
They're going to be on the schedule. The NFL will do that.
Well,
they always
opponents
do
are
this.
out, so I mean we could see if they're on the schedule.
Pete Carroll admired by 9/11 Truth movement.
Oh God,
is Pete Carroll a 9/11 truther?
Please look. I like Pete Carroll. Please don't say he's a flat earther.
I mean, I would love his opinion on Building 7, but
jeez.
All right, Tony, thanks for joining.
Yeah, man, thank you.
What do y'all got the same schedule off season, or what are y'all doing?
Yeah, we do a Tuesday show. We'll be all year. Friday free for all is going strong every Friday. And that's it. Now we got to get ready for. I'm excited about free agency.
Good, because I was gonna say, Tony, can I bring back the Tony before I crushed his football soul? I need a draft guide. Because I'm so excited about the offseason.
You're not getting a draft thing.
I'm pumped about this offseason, dude.
I am excited about free agency. The Panthers have some money. And good news is that the Saints finally, I think, are going to get bit by the cap. They're $54 million.
Well, they still haven't hired a coach.
Right? And nobody wants to go there. The Saints and the Falcons are seemingly on the downward spin.
Yeah.
And
the Saints have a coach?
We got a little money.
Sorry.
And we got a little money and a little momentum. So, yeah, there's some excitement brewing. But for me, it's free agency. And then once we get to draft talk, I'm Clipper. I'll just get
Well, I'll be y'all's draft.
Oh yeah, Jared's drafted.
Thank you.
So.
You're young and optimistic.
Well, yeah, I mean, the only highlight of my football watching experience have been off seasons.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, when we return, Zach Maskovich will join us to talk about being at the Pro Bowl games last night. We'll do that and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Friday after this.
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Craving wings that kick it up a notch? Wings Over Greenville is launching an all-new buffalo flavor lineup you won't want to miss. Try the fiery heat of Afterburner or blast off with the bold liftoff. And that's just the beginning. Order straight from Wings Over. No third-party apps are needed. Wings Over Greenville delivers your favorites hot and fresh right to your door. Wings Over is open for lunch every day and is open until 3 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. Visit wingsover.com today and soar into flavor with their new buffalo lineup. Wings Over Greenville. They deliver.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in ENC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Stroud's Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
This is Brian Bailey, host of The Brian Bailey Show, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Town Insurance is your premier independent insurance agency. From maximizing opportunities to minimizing risk, Town's insurance advisors offer expert professional advice to clients of all sizes. For personal or business insurance questions, call 756-8300 today. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Oh, crap. We talked about Zach Maskovich that entire break, and I forgot to call him. So I'm going to send you his number, Shirley. But while we wait, let's do it while he's on the air. We got to play the clip. But Shirley, I sent you Zach's number. We'll get him on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. We were watching the Pro Bowl games last night. So yesterday on the show, I told Greg Hudson I used to like the quarterback challenge they do. You'd have Marino and Mark Brunell and these guys in their backwards hats throwing it around with the chalk on the ball. And as a kid, I liked that. Last night, first thing I see when I look up at Overtime Tavern is quarterbacks throwing at targets, followed by receivers running kind of funky drills. At one point, they put on big mascot hands and caught a ball.
Brock Bowers did that.
I got to say, it wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen.
The worst thing I saw was the spike thing the offensive lineman did.
Didn't see that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was like that thing at the fair with the hammer, and then it goes up.
So if I was at home, I would not have been watching it, but I was at a sports bar. Great night of trivia last night.
Yeah.
Great turnout at Overtime Tavern. And it was on, and I halfway enjoyed it. But in conjunction with that, the Towson Tigers were playing a basketball game, and I had them parlayed with the Hurricanes. And anytime I get a win with Towson, I send it to my buddy Zach Maskovich, who is a Towson grad. And he said, I was following the game along with my guy, Terry. It's like Terry McLaurin, Terry Rozier. Shirley said, put it in reverse, Terry. No, he's talking about Terry Crews, who was covering that event last night. Zach was about 2 feet away from Terry Crews in a picture he showed me. We have Zach Maskovich joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. What's up, buddy?
Hey, Clipper.
Dude, that was pretty cool. As I was saying while you were coming on the air, I wouldn't have watched this thing if I was at home, but like it was on at a sports bar, and I didn't hate it. I halfway enjoyed what I was seeing. What was it like being there last night?
Yeah, it's definitely a fun event. They do it at UCF's indoor practice facility. The NFL comes in and hangs all kinds of signage and new lights and all this stuff. They do a big presentation for it, and it's cool just to see the best of the NFL just kind of not in game mode, just kind of having fun and doing different kinds of things. Like you said, Terry Crews was there. Got the Manning brothers, and it's a fun event. It's the second year in a row that I've been there. I wish that we could hear the broadcast because when you're in the building, you just kind of watch Jared Goff throwing footballs up against panel signs, and we're on the back side of the panel, so I don't even know which numbers he's hitting. But it's definitely a fun event for sure.
And you are, like you said, very close to all those stars. Are you able to get any interviews or anything like that, Zach, or are you just kind of around it and filming it all?
Yeah, they're pretty strict about no interviews during the games event. They have practice tomorrow, so I'll be heading over to practice to talk with the AFC and NFC teams, and then we got the flag football game and other competitions on Sunday. But yeah, it's just a fun event every year. Last year when I went and covered it, they set it up a little bit different this year. But last year when they had the dodgeball portion of the games, we were right on the barrier of the fence, and I was just waiting for a ball to just come and hit me in the face from like Derrick Henry winding up to throw it. But luckily that didn't happen last year, and this year was a little further away from the dodgeball action, so my life wasn't in danger. Speaking of Zach getting hit, so you're remembered for a lot of things, Zach, but for whatever reason, Shirley only remembers one thing from your time here in Greenville. And anytime your name comes up, she brings up this moment, which was on SportsCenter's Not Top 10. Now, it's obviously a visual, but SportsCenter kind of made it good for audio as well. So, Shirley, let's hit the clip of Zach filming a game, I believe, out of D.H. Conley High School.
And Not Top 10 Man Productions presents Man Getting Hit by Football. The man is sportscaster Zach Maskovich of WNCT Greenville. He goes down, and he goes down hard. And what's worse, he had to film himself getting hit himself.
Zach, if that was like 20, 30 years prior, you would have won a lot of money on America's Funniest Home Videos. But
yeah, that would have been good. Shout out to Billy Weaver because he's the one that shot from the other angle. Just when you see me fall down and go to my knees, I just look over and I'm like, please tell me he was recording that because if I'm going to get hit, we might as well get the video out. So shout out Billy Weaver on that one.
Zach doing big things at WESH there in Florida. And Zach, you'll be like talking to prospective kids that want to get into TV and things like that, and that's a story you can always tell. That look, you gotta cover everything. You gotta go to every job. You gotta get hit in the nards. It's all just part of the gig, right?
Yeah, you gotta put in your time.
That's nuts. Zach, we'll let you run, man. Real quick, Orioles. I meant to bring up their win total. Can they win the AL East this year? What do you think?
I don't know. I would really like to see a little more splash in free agency. But I thought with the new owners, they might come in and start spending some money. But apparently the Dodgers are the only team that wants to spend money this year. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I like the Orioles' chances. They're always a scrappy team. I think Gunnar Henderson's one of the best players in baseball, obviously. If Grayson Rodriguez can stay healthy and they can figure out the pitching rotation, and Felix Bautista coming back, hopefully he can be ready by opening day. Coming out of the bullpen should be big.
Who gets to a Super Bowl first, Lamar Jackson or Jaden Daniels?
It better be Lamar Jackson. I was rooting hard against. I found myself rooting for the Chiefs, and I didn't like that. Philly and DC are too close to my favorite team in the Ravens.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to see Josh Allen win one before Lamar Jackson. So
yeah.
I had to just be rooting for the evil of Patrick Mahomes, and we'll see if they can do it on 2 Sundays from now.
Zach, good to hear from you, buddy. Keep up the good work down there.
Always a good time, Clipper.
All right, buddy. There is Zach Maskovich, formerly of WNCT Channel 9, now at WESH Orlando. And It's got to be pretty cool for a local TV guy. Like, what if that was going on around here, J-Bone, and you are our Pirate Radio representative?
That'd be pretty.
Like, that'd be,
yeah.
As much as like we scoff at it and poo-poo it, to like actually cover it would be cool.
Yeah, I mean, going to the event I think is always better than watching it on TV, no matter what it is. But yeah, I mean, being able to rub elbows with the great Terry Crews. See Jared Goff and Sam Darnold battle it out in
I'll tell you what,
skills competition.
I loved seeing Jared Goff and Baker Mayfield throwing at the cardboard after we knocked them out of the playoffs.
Yeah, having a newlywed game between Pro Bowl teammates hosted by Terry Crews. Did you not see that?
No.
That was another thing they aired on TV.
Okay, I think I only saw the good parts.
Yeah, you only saw the passing competition.
Yeah. The receiver thing was cool. Kind of.
I didn't see too much of that because at that point I had moved to the other end of the booth. But
saw Justin Jefferson and Trey McBride did well.
Yeah, I saw Brock Bowers for a bit. That was the highlight of it all, of course. Just a Raider being on TV at this moment.
You just reminded me of something, Bone. My dad got me a box of cards for my birthday.
No way.
No Jaden Daniels. And I love this guy. And I don't know if I want to do this, but I am going to offer it to you. Would you like a Leaf Brock Bowers rookie card?
Yeah, hell yeah.
There you go, sir.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
My God.
Hey, you're a Panthers fan, right, Logan? You want any cards? Would you like a Bryce Young and a Xavier Leggett? Chandler turned me down. I'll give them to you.
Brock Bowers is a big target at tight end at 6'4" and 230 pounds. He delivers a punch of a block on pass rushers before starting his route when he displays an enormous catch radius over the middle of the field.
I am about 8 months away from naming my keepers for fantasy, and I'm ready to lock in Brock Bowers.
In Brock.
Yes, my favorite pick of the draft, and my favorite player coming out of the draft. Now my favorite player out of that draft is Jaden Daniels, but before the draft, it was Brock Bowers.
This is crazy to say, but he's already surpassed Max Crosby as fan favorite in my eyes.
He's so good.
I mean, now it's to the point when Max Crosby talks about the possibility of leaving, I shrug my shoulders and say, who cares? Because we got Brock Bowers.
Wow. So you never know. Like, you watch a guy in college, you think you know. Brock Bowers was a man among boys in college. I remember we watched a Georgia game during a pregame show, and I want to say they were losing. And then they just threw it to Brock Bowers like 8 times in a row down the field and scored. Like, he was so good. And when I saw him play, I was like, there's no way this doesn't translate to the NFL.
Yeah.
And, like, he still at times has that man amongst boys look when he's out there playing for the Raiders.
Yeah. I talked about it a lot this year, and it never really happened just with all the shakeups going on the offensive staff. But I hope next year he can be implemented as a big part of the run game, because that stuff at Georgia was just mind-blowing. Just the end arounds and even putting him in at fullback, and he just bang 80 yards.
Jared, who is the Heisman favorite for 2025 college football?
Jeez.
Oh, good. You didn't see what I was looking at.
Yeah, Carson Beck, Arch Manning.
Arch Manning.
Yeah.
Good job. Good pull.
He signed a lucrative deal with Red Bull today.
Oh, wait, I thought he wasn't signing NIL stuff.
Well, that's the only reason he was in the college football video game, because his uncle Eli said, hey, take the money, pal.
All right. Garrett Nussmeier is second.
He's staying at LSU?
Rounding out the top 5, the guy I had last year, Nico. Who fell off a cliff. Cade Klubnik from Clemson.
Yeah, I think that's a good value pick.
And Drew Aller at Penn State.
Terrible.
Thanks to the NIL, we get to see these players stay in college.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really care to see Carson Beck back.
I didn't mention his name.
Oh, well, I did. That was me who brought it up. But yeah, I didn't watch too many Tennessee games. I mean, Cade Klubnik is pretty cool, I guess.
Here, you can have that card, too.
You can have that.
I got a Carson Beck.
I don't want that horse-faced punk.
Whoa!
On my nightstand.
Put it above your bed on the ceiling so you wake up to it every morning.
That'll get me out of bed.
That is true. All right, so the way too early Heisman picks. I think I'm going to go with a guy named Caden Hauser. Ever heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard of him, and that is also my pick.
I can't wait to see some win totals for, I guess we need a schedule first.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll probably get them late April, May.
Yeah. What are you putting ECU at? 6, 7 and a half?
I think 6.5.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a tougher schedule, but I believe in Blake Harrell. I think the continuity at quarterback will be great. I'm excited.
All right, let's get a break in. Hour 3, we've got some Mike Schwartz audio to get to.
Nice.
We'll talk to Morgan Ahlers. Still got a lot of ECU baseball content to hit between now and opening day. And do y'all have anything? The interns? Y'all had to let... Oh, the interns might be bringing something to the show.
They didn't want to show me, so I don't care. They're a little rude about it.
No, they weren't. They were very professional about it. It's called saving it for the air, Jared.
Yeah, but I mean...
Hey, I appreciate you guys.
Could have gave me the gist of it, been vague.
Doesn't matter what this guy says. We'll take a break.
Just kidding.
Grimesland Bigfoot said, can you send J-Bone to cover micro wrestling when it returns to Greenville?
I'll be there front row as a fan, so I mean...
He'll already be there.
I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, yeah. Are you kidding me? Any wrestling in Greenville, I'll be front and center.
Oh, yeah. We got to do a Royal Rumble preview.
I'm excited. I'm excited about everything coming up, man.
We'll do that. Now that football's over, you can be excited about stuff.
I'm happy, man. I mean, I don't know what it is.
I do. Yeah. You don't have to watch the Raiders lose every week.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Back with you after this.
Hey there, Eastern North Carolina. Jeff Stein at Brown & Wood. The Brown & Wood service specials include a tire price match guarantee, a $199 AC Delco front brake pad installation special. We also have a brake rotor rebate of $40 and a synthetic oil change on most vehicles for $89.95. Don't forget, free pickup and drop-off at Brown & Wood. 89 years in business, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
This is Dr. Hote from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for the athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
It's winter sale time at Russell's in downtown Washington. Prices have been reduced on all your favorite men's and women's dress and casual apparel. All ladies' clothing is now 1/2 off, and men's apparel is 25% off. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better. Where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers at Russell's in downtown Washington. Come see us now before it's all gone.
Do life stresses have you feeling exhausted? Do your golf, tennis, and workouts have your body aching? If so, Kairos Float and Wellness Studio has your solution. Come visit us at 2800 East 10th Street and try our services like our float therapy, which is a private pool containing a saturated solution of Epsom salt that allows you to float effortlessly for ultimate relaxation and therapy. At Kairos Wellness Studio, we also have an infrared sauna, cold plunge, and salt and halo therapy that will leave your body feeling relaxed and healed. Contact us today at kairosfloats.com KiresFloat.com. Kires Float and Wellness Studio. Restful intentions.
Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cucinella's. Cucinella's has 2 locations with great options for lunch, dinner, takeout, and they now offer catering. Dine in for lunch with a slice, salad, and a drink with a friend, or stop by after work and grab a beer or glass of wine while you wait for your to-go order. The best pizza, grinders, salads, and homemade Italian ice is at Cucinella's. Cucinella's Midtown across from Best Buy, downtown across from Sup Dogs, and on Facebook and Instagram. Cucinella's, serving handcrafted pizza since 1932. Come taste the difference.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites: flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholistico.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tiebreakers is open every day at 11 a.m. and is the best place to watch your favorite sports while enjoying the best wings in town, along with sandwiches, appetizers, cold beer, and more. Follow Tiebreakers on Facebook and Instagram for daily updates. Tiebreakers with 2 locations in Greenville on Bells Fork and Greenville Boulevard, and in downtown Winterville on Railroad Street. And Big Rock Power Sports and Marine has been locally owned for 50 years, and they're your number 1 stop for adventure. With 4 locations in eastern North Carolina, Big Rock Power Sports has everything you need to conquer the outdoors. With their knowledgeable staff and wide selection, they aim to consistently exceed expectations and provide you with the very best in industry-leading products such as Can-Am, Honda, Yamaha, and Polaris. So if you're in the market for an ATV, side-by-side, motorcycle, personal watercraft, or boat, make Big Rock Power Sports and Marine your next stop. Big Rock Power Sports, choose your adventure. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you. Pirate Radio Live on a feel-good Friday because it feels great outside. And it's a wrestling weekend as well. Shout out WWE, good scheduling. A week in between the conference championships and the Super Bowl, we get the Royal Rumble on Peacock. Morgan Ahlers joins us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. Morgan, you still watching like the big events, following it all?
Now, brother, that's what I'm talking about. Gonna step into the Royal Rumble. Yeah.
God, I missed that. Morgan's macho man, but it is a little painful to do, right?
A little bit.
I remember one time we wanted you to keep going. You were like tapping out, like that's it, that's enough.
I can't do it anymore now.
Royal Rumble coming up this Saturday. We'll talk about it a little bit, but it's a stacked Rumble, right, Jared?
Yeah. Cena, Punk, Dwayne, maybe Brock.
When you say Dwayne, is he for sure in?
Maybe.
Or rumored to be?
Rumored.
Okay, possibly.
I mean, if not, what the hell has been going on the last year? Why has he been in and out?
Did you say Brock?
Brock Lesnar, yeah.
No.
Yeah, the civil suits have been settled.
Huh.
So, I mean.
Vince?
Yeah, I don't know about it.
All right, we'll see. You going to watch any of that, Morgan?
Might watch a little bit of it. We actually just got up here to Wintergreen in Virginia. And
nice.
We were just talking. They're just talking about it. And, yeah, we probably will watch it tomorrow night. And one of the matches that I kind of have enjoyed following, at least I watch a little bit of it on TV, but more online, is the Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. And if you're an old school wrestling fan, you remember that Terry Funk, when he was wrestling Dusty Rhodes, used to have would wear T-shirts to the ring, like Dusty, sucks eggs or something. And he wrote Cody sucks eggs, or I broke Cody's arm.
And he had son of a something.
Yeah, grandson of a computer engineer or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like Yeah, because he had that one shirt that says "Grandson of a Plumber."
Yeah.
Son of a plumber.
Son of a plumber.
But yeah, ladder match
Yep.
for both belts. That's.
By the way, is Dusty, the ghost of Dusty, there with you, Morgan? Is he
The roads you American dream, if you will. God and soul it, baby. Let me tell you something. 6'2", 275 pounds of 100% ground round, 100% USDA choice beef, baby. If you will.
If you will. Morgan Ahlers joining us, Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. Rumble Saturday. Pirates will be going for win number 4 in a row.
Hey-o.
Did not think I'd be saying that earlier this basketball season, Morgan, but credit to Coach Schwartz and the guys. They're playing well, winning ball games right now.
Well, they shot the ball well the last game, and they've been playing some teams who Pirate defense has forced them not to shoot well, and that's what the Pirates are going to have to do to stay, continue to be successful. Is keep their shooting percentage up, play good defense, and hopefully they can bring it around the second half of the season toward the end and make a run for the tournament. In conference tournament, and you never know what can happen after that. But they got some talent, and they're starting to play well together, and that's kind of cool to see.
Shirley, can we get Mike Schwartz too? What have the last 3 games shown you about the growth of this basketball team? He spoke earlier today.
Just that we're continuing to get better, and no different than any other team in this conference. I hope don't want it to be a finished product now. I want us to be continuing to play our best basketball as we go into February and March, and we've always said this, that it's just about getting better every day, regardless of scenario, regardless of the opportunity, film, practice, workout, session, whatever it may be, game, win, lose, we have to get better every day. You have to find a way to improve, and that's this mindset this team is taking on.
All right, there is Mike Schwartz earlier today, and he and his team will be in Philadelphia trying to beat Temple for the second time this season. And Morgan, we get excited after a 3-game win streak, and East Carolina played Memphis tight. They played North Texas, winning a lot of that game before North Texas went on a run kind of late. But this conference tournament could be pretty good. Memphis is going to be the favorite, of course, but there's no reason why the Pirates can't go in there and win a game or two. They got a lot to do before then, but I don't know. This winning streak makes you a little optimistic about what could come for this team.
You've been around it a long time, so have I, and you've seen some streaks like this, and the Pirates get hot at the right time. Good things can happen, and they've got the talent. They've just got to believe in themselves. And I go back and I keep saying shooting. They've got to shoot the basketball well to be, to stay in these games, and you can't always rely on the half-court 3-point shot or the desperation 3-point shot to go in. You gotta get a lead and learn how to play with a little bit of a lead and build on that. And if the Pirates can do that, they've got the basketball talent to do some really good things this late stretch in the season. They just have to believe in themselves and continue to build, and like you said, one day at a time.
Morgan Ahlers joining us. I did not get my congratulations to the Redskins text because they got waxed by the Eagles on Sunday, Morgan. But great season. Happy with the way it went, and looking forward to this offseason. What do you think about the Super Bowl matchup between the Eagles and the Chiefs coming up next Sunday?
The two teams that are playing really good football, two of the better teams all season long, offensively, defensively. Last week, the Chiefs really – it's kind of funny because all year long you really haven't seen the Chiefs' offense play well. They've played good enough to win games. They've played good enough to go out there and stay in games. And if you let the Chiefs stay close late in the game, I'm going to put my money on the Chiefs every time right now because they just have the confidence and to know what they're doing and what they have to do to win a game. Whereas you look at Philadelphia – they really went out there and played extremely well on both sides last week. Washington had an uphill battle going into that game, and the way that Philly sort of jumped on them early, and just their defensive line really played well. And I think now I'm going to say let's take this Philadelphia team that you see right now, but if you put a Jaden Daniels in who has 3 or 4 years experience last week, could have been a different game. I think the inexperience factor for the Redskins really showed, but at the same time, that's what you build foundations on. Playing in the playoffs, having experience, you always got to give somebody the edge in that. Philly had the edge. Kansas City goes in there. We talked about it last week against Buffalo, prior to that game, that what kind of calls were made. A lot of calls, And I know you've talked about it, but the one call on the was he across the line? Wasn't he across the line? How hard is it with all the technology out there right now? And I think the UFL this year is actually implementing it. Put 2 microchips in the front and the back of the football. Each football has an individual chip. You can know where that football is at all times, down to the quarter inch. How hard is that in today's world?
So earlier this week, it came up. I'm against robot officials, but I came to a compromise. I'm fine with it on, first down calls, but not, when it comes to throwing flags and things like that. I still want to be able to complain about refs, Morgan, but I'm with you. I'll compromise on the first down line. I'm on board.
I think there's so much you can throw a flag. Did he catch a ball? Did he carry it to the ground? Did he complete the catching motion? All that. He either catches or he doesn't. Okay. But on spotting of a football, when you going into the line of scrimmage, and like in that play last week, there's 8 or 9 guys that have struck the view from the 2 sideline officials. But if you have the ball as a chip, you can sit there, okay, there it is, yes or no, boom, done. You don't have to worry about it. There's nobody talking about it. There's nobody saying, oh, he went across the line, or no, he didn't. If you're a Kansas City fan, no, man, he missed it by a half yard. If you're a Buffalo fan, he made it by a half yard. If you got somebody got money on the game, damn, he made it by a half yard.
Morgan Ahlers joining us, Big Rock Power Sports Live Line. It's the Andy Reid Bowl once again, and I read about this week with all the negativity in sports and firings and that guy sucks and things like that. It's amazing to look back at Andy Reid when he was let go from the Eagles. He was given a game ball in front of the from employees from the Eagles on his way out of the team facility on December 31st, 2012. And at that time, he said, sometimes change is good. I know the next guy that comes in will be phenomenal. The ultimate goal is the Super Bowl. Everybody in this room, I wish you a big ring on the finger in the near future. So he's class. The way it was handled was pretty classy. And now look where he has been, Morgan, just winning games, winning Super Bowls with the Chiefs. So what a story Andy Reid's been. Could not win the big one in Philly, but has done more than win one in Kansas City.
Yeah, Andy Reid, I think, will go down as one of the great all-time coaches in the NFL. His game management is phenomenal. If you watch what he's done this year, they haven't. We just talked about. They haven't had the most explosive offense this year, and he's really limited Patrick Mahomes on how many runs. I think, last week, what did he have? 11 rushes last week, and he normally is averaging about 3 or 4 a game.
Right.
He goes into the playoffs. Okay, let's play our game. We're here, and I think Andy Reid is one of the great coaches in football. His game management is second to none. Put him against anybody at any era. That's something Philadelphia's going to have to really, look at and try to beat, because right now you have to give the edge to Philadelphia or to Kansas City going in based on what they've done the last 3 or 4 years, what they've done this year, their coaching staff, and Philly's trying to learn how to do that. They've gotten better, and it's going to be a heck of a game, but right now I'm going to have to give the edge to KC.
Morgan, you going to do some props next week?
Yes, we will.
All right, looking forward to that. Let's get our Q&A with Morgan Ahlers. We'll go around the horn. Jared, you got a question today?
Yeah, talking about the Royal Rumble earlier, who's the underrated, obscure wrestler from back in your day that you really liked?
Back in the day? A little bit different. Wow. One of the guys I liked, believe it or not, was I actually got a chance to meet him when I worked security for a show at a high school near Mount Olive when I was there. It was Rufus R. Freight Train Jones.
That's a hell of a name.
Rufus R. Freight Train Jones, tell like that from South Carolina. He was so cool, and he called himself the Big Black Bear because that's what he looked like.
He is a big dude.
I mean, he was a heck of a fan favorite, and I was a real quick story. I was working a show, and that show was at Southern Wayne High School, and he was wrestling Baron von Raschke, and there was a lady beside me, and she was about 5'2" and probably weighed 350.
Lovely gal.
Rufus R. Jones was her favorite, and when Baron Raschke threw him out, and then Baron Rasky got thrown back, or Rufus got thrown back in, and Baron was down there. She jumped on him. My job was sitting there in the corner, was to keep people off. Back in the day, it was just a little piece of rope. And he looks at me. Of course, he's got the German accent. And he looks at me. He says, "Please get her off me." Nothing. Man, you got to sit up here. Come on, you got to go. Anyway.
Oh, that's great. Rufus R. Freight Train Jones died in 1993. What year are you speaking of, Morgan? When do you think that happened?
It was like 83, 84.
Yeah.
He was.
That's cool. Cool story.
He was back in the Mid-Atlantic Championship days.
Gotcha.
That was a long time ago.
All right, Shirley, do you have a question for Morgan Ahlers, as some announcers would call his son on TV?
Morgan, with the Pro Bowl being coming up and whatnot, back in the day when they used to have the Pro Bowl games, what was your favorite event?
The game. I really pay much attention to it, to be honest with you. Because you can't blame the guys. Even times they would play hard, but I think the last time they had it, what was that? Back in 22, maybe 21. They had the last Pro Bowl where they actually played a game, and halfway, and the players got together beforehand and said, "Look, we're not going to do anything hard. Let's just go through the motions." And you can't blame them after a full season. You made it through the season healthy, and you're not going to tear your ACL in a scrimmage game.
So, speaking of that, Morgan, I remember in the 90s, Robert Edwards, running back from Georgia, played for the Patriots. They did some kind of like sand football game or something, and he like tore his leg up in that event.
Mm-hmm.
And they we just got to get rid of all this crap. So, and now this is what it's become today. I was going to ask a wrestling question too. I guess I'll go current guy. Who's your favorite current guy you'd like to see win the Rumble on Saturday?
Well, he's not in it, but
I know who you're going to say. Cade Norman.
No,
Kevin O. I thought you were going to say the big Cade Norman guy. What's his name?
Gunther.
Oh, yeah.
Gunther.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you look at Cade Norman. If he doesn't look like Gunther, nobody does.
You're a KO guy?
Caden, yeah, I like the old school mentality of what he does. It's awesome, and he doesn't look like your typical bodybuilder wrestler, and he just goes out there and can do about anything. And it's great, and I just like watching him. But Gunther hits somebody in the chest, it's like, okay, there's no holding back. Whoever hits him, there's no holding back. That's old school.
I used to think chops were silly, and then he did it, and a guy's chest started to bleed, and it's like, all right, maybe it's not silly.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I heard this story before, that they're talking about Ric Flair back in the day. He made the chops famous, and people don't realize that when Ric Flair was younger, before his plane wreck, he weighed probably 300, 310. He was a power lifter. So his hands were really, really strong. And it's still, when he wrestled, after the wreck, he got down to like 230, 240. But his hands were so strong when he hit people, it was legit. It was not, it wasn't just a slap for sound. It was, people didn't like taking it because it hurt so bad, how strong and big his hands were, which was kind of cool. And Gunther does the same thing.
Yeah.
I got the Rumble coming up on Saturday, Super Bowl next Sunday, Pirate Hoops coming up Saturday against Temple. Talking about it all with Morgan Ahlers. Morgan, what you doing this weekend?
I am in Wintergreen this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll be coming back down the mountain on Sunday and coming home from then.
Good deal. Get a little R&R. Should be fun. Thanks for joining us, Morgan. We'll talk to you next week, man.
Thanks a lot, guys. You have a great weekend, and we'll talk with you soon.
There is DJ Captain Morgan Ahlers joining us on the Big Rock Power Sports Live line. We'll take a break, come back, we get our Fleet Feet rundown, and have more for you. I got a score on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Da Buck.
Da Buck.
Class is out, and they're playing basketball in the Ivy League. And Yale has a 22, make that 22, make that 24, 15 lead over Princeton in the first half. Back with you on Pirate Radio Live after this.
This is Holton Ahlers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. AnsonBelt.com. Over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Ahlers Show.
It's a new year at Fish Street Hardware with lots of new exciting additions. Hardware serves lunch and dinner daily, now featuring 9 new menu items: Buffalo Loaded Chips, North Carolina Cowboy, and more. Don't forget about Sunday brunch. Hardware has a weekly lineup starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday trivia with DJ Captain Morgan, and live music every Friday night. Also, brand new is the Repair Shop, Hardware's game room, which has dart lanes, pool tables, skee ball, and a projection screen. Come check out all the new at Hardware, and for more information, follow us on social media or check out our website for up-to-date event schedule at fishstreethardware.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Cold weather is here, and some families in our area need help to stay warm. Greenville Utilities' Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their heating costs. You can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation. And GUC matches all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor stay warm this winter with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. For more information, call 752-7166 or visit GUC.com.
It's bow time. Bojangles' new chicken rice bowl is built bold from the bottom up, with classic Bojangles flavor packed into every bite. Starting with a base of our signature dirty rice, we pile on even more flavor with Cajun pintos, then your choice of boldly seasoned grilled chicken or our iconic Supremes. Top it off with a sprinkle of cheese, and if you want to add some heat, add a dash of Texas Pete. Head to Bojangles and try the new chicken rice bowl for a limited time. It's bow time.
Warm up with our winter savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Plan your winter escape and save up to 20% off. The premier vacation destination on the Crystal Coast is nestled on 10 acres and overlooks the Rachel Carson Reserve, home to 30 wild horses. Discover why Beaufort was named the best small town for adventure by USA Today when you stay at the Beaufort Hotel, where your Outer Banks adventure begins. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Have you heard? Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by today for lunch specials for only $8.99 with delicious features like chicken pastry, spaghetti, meatloaf, hamburger steak, and everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio.
Where it is a first down. Pirates.
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home, and your home deserves the best. And New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue also now specializes in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them today at callinublu.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. And the Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of pirates in eastern North Carolina. You can kick off the week every Monday with sports trivia with Click Brock. Tuesdays and Wednesdays are acoustic nights. On Thursday, you can enjoy singo and karaoke, and every weekend it's the best live music. Every Saturday and Sunday, of course, ladies, you get in free all weekend long. For more information, check them out on Facebook or Instagram, and we'll see you at the Buck. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Welcome back into Pirate Radio Live on a Friday. We'll hit our Fleet Feet rundown. Saw A-Hart. I'll let him break the news completely, but he doesn't have a full-time gig, but he does have a part-time gig, and we're excited for him. So he'll probably pop in one day next week, and we'll let him tell you what he's up to. But he's here in spirit right now to tell us about Fleet Feet.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right, our Fleet Feet rundown. Let's see what we got up here. Royal Rumble's up. Jared, are you picking or hoping or both that John Cena wins the Rumble?
Both.
Were you a Cena fan?
Yeah. 10-year-old me is just
giddy. I was too old.
Well, yeah, I mean.
But when I saw a white guy in jean shorts rapping, I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Well, I mean, that's me. I mean, that is. Obviously, I've matured and got into the 80s, 90s sad country. But, yeah, everything I wanted to be as a kid was John Cena.
Was John Cena.
Yeah, the Marine. It was on, you know how your daughter watched Cars and Toy Story? Yeah. It was always the Marine for me. 12 rounds.
So John Cena would like change his color scheme every year
I didn't get every
so.
shirt. I got the red one when I was a kid. Monday Night Raw.
I got my stepson when he was green and yellow.
Oh yeah,
I got him
that
get up.
Yeah, that's back
WWE
before it
shop.
got a little too gimmicky and stuff. But
so all right, John Cena.
But I got the full card here. If you want to, I mean, it's 4 matches.
Run it down.
2 out of 3 falls for the tag team championships. DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns.
All right,
I like that.
DIY is
Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah, I used to like that Ciampa guy. He's got a good look in my video games.
Yeah,
he just looks cool.
Yeah, if you're not interested in stories, you just want graps, flips, tricks. This is going to be a good one.
All right. Who are the Motor City Machine Guns?
Big TNA guys. Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin.
I've heard of those names.
But not one of the greatest. Pioneers of modern tag team wrestling.
Okay.
We talked about with Morgan a little bit. The ladder match for the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens. That's going to be a good one. Cody's obviously going to win.
I'm a KO fan too because he's a bit of a fat guy, but he is one of those nimble fat guys.
Yeah, flips and tricks.
His what's it called? Is it the cannonball? What's his move?
Where he just runs into the turnbuckle
and does the flip.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
I love his moveset.
Anybody who emulates Stone Cold Steve Austin, I'm immediately a fan of. So, yeah, big KO guy.
All right.
And then you got the men's and the women's Royal Rumble matches.
That's it?
4 matches. Triple H is not having these bloated cards.
I know he's had short cards, but
and they had Saturday night's main event last week, which was kind of odd running 2 big events back to back. But Glenn pointed out to me, have something primetime NBC that'll bring the eyes to Peacock this Saturday night.
And I guess with all the stars in this Rumble, it is going to be.
Oh yeah, that match
be the longest Rumble.
That
ever.
match will go an hour and a half.
Because you're going to have the guys in the ring getting their moves in and everything.
The women's will go 45. Wouldn't be surprised if Final 4 was Dwayne, Roman, CM Punk, John Cena. That would be a good Final 4.
They're trying to make it the biggest Rumble ever.
Yeah, and I mean, they got the names. It's crazy. Everybody from every generation now in. Yale laying it on them. Nice.
Yale up 34-23, 6:36 left to go, first half. All right, there is your Royal Rumble. I haven't watched in a while.
Yeah, I haven't watched the weekly stuff just because trivia Monday nights and Friday I'm at the Buck.
Years ago, I watched Lucha Underground on Netflix because I heard it was instead of, how did they put it? They put it great. It was a TV show with wrestling.
Yeah, it was more
like the production of it.
Yeah, it was a TV show with wrestling.
Yeah, I thought that was a good way to describe it.
It wasn't a wrestling TV show.
Yeah, and I found Pentagon Jr.
Yes, Penta.
And now he's Penta in WWE, so I'll be rooting for him. I hadn't seen him in WWE yet, so I'm excited about that. ECU versus Temple.
I want to run the cut where the question I asked. I was doing a little research last night, and obviously before the first matchup, I knew that Temple, great at getting to the line and great at making their free throws. Found out last night we are top 70 in the country in blocks.
Wow.
Great blocking team. So I asked Mike Schwartz, how do you just keep that aggressive mentality while, trying not to get Temple to the line?
Cut forward, Shirley.
Look, Temple is one of the best offensive teams in this league. They're dynamic at what they do, getting to the free throw line. They shoot a really high percentage from the three-point line. Think about that. They get to the paint, they get to the free throw line, but they're one of the top three-point shooting teams from a percentage standpoint. That poses a great challenge for us. So you got to be disciplined, you got to be on point with game plan, and you got to try and keep them off the free throw line without fouling.
All right, there is Mike Schwartz, who you said he was in a positive mood today?
Yeah, I don't know. He's one of my favorite coaches.
You know who else was in a positive mood? RJ Felton.
Yeah.
Do you want to hit the video real quick?
It's on the burner.
Oh,
hey,
okay. Hayden.
Could you bring me the burner phone?
So what was this, Jared?
Oh, I stuck around, got a little B-roll. I didn't really care to get B-roll. I just wanted to watch a little bit of practice. And RJ Felton asked me if I was with Pirate Radio. He's like, all right, I'm about to say something. Film me. I'm like, all right, dude. Hell yeah.
And Jared got that on video, and Hayden is bringing that in right now. Hello, Hayden.
Hello.
Thank you, ma'am.
How we doing?
How's everybody doing?
All right.
RJ Felton, Pirate Radio fan. Tune in right now. I'm sure he's a loyal listener.
I'm pretty sure they are just getting to the hotel in Philadelphia.
Did you say you thought he said support Pirate Radio?
I couldn't make out the first word, but that's kind of what it sounded like to me.
Yeah. But thank you, RJ.
Yes. Shout out RJ Felton.
We appreciate you. Absolute warrior. And we'll go down as one of my top 10 all-time favorite Pirate basketball players from over the years. I have a text in from a person that works at East Carolina. He said, regarding that question to Morgan, I love the Road Warriors, but Tatanka was my guy.
Hell yeah.
Tatanka.
I like
who was in a Rumble in the last 10 years or so, right?
Back when I think it was when they had the 40 person, maybe back in 2011. But I always like the legends coming in.
I know.
And hopefully we can get a couple of them.
Mostly for the crowd, for the music, just to hit. Like if Godfather hits.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing Papa Shango. I love Godfather, obviously, but Papa Shango was interesting. Yeah. Would love to see Raven. Raven was one of my favorites. Just watching all the old stuff.
It was too forced depressed. I get they're all playing characters, but him playing like this depressed guy in a jean jacket was just always weird to me.
Well, that was when I went through my teenage phase. I was like, everybody hates me. But dude, I mean, quote the Raven nevermore.
Had a DDT, I think, as a finisher. If I'm not mistaken.
Crucified the Sandman in ECW Arena.
All right, weekend plans. Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get the interns involved.
What are your weekend plans, Logan? What's
Canes
the lowdown?
Kings.
Canes Kings?
You going?
Saturday night, yep.
Nice.
A-Harp's going to be there.
Oh. Maybe I'll see him.
Maybe. It's a big place.
Canes win last night. I know that because I had them. Has the new guy scored yet?
Yes.
I actually don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
I think because Ellerby was talking about that he went the last night maybe, and Alex was like, "Oh, you saw his first goal as a Cane."
There you go. All right, so a little hockey for Logan. How about you, Hayden?
I don't really have a whole lot of plans this weekend. I'll probably start packing because I leave. I'll probably leave on Monday.
She's going to the Super Bowl.
No, he did not score.
Got to get that ready, and try to pack light because normally I'm an overpacker. So.
Are you excited about the New Orleans cuisine? Wait,
yes.
Where is it? Atlanta or New Orleans?
New Orleans.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
The baguettes are.
I'm excited for that. We're hoping that we'll get some downtime, which I think we have one day of downtown, like being able to do kind of what we want.
Cool.
I'm hoping we can. I want to try crawfish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get a baguette. Wait,
yeah,
is it?
one
What,
of the girls
is
said
that what it's called? Not a baguette. That's the bread, ain't it?
Yeah.
What's the fried dough?
Yeah, that's the bread. Yeah, that's the big
Shirley.
pieces of bread. Ain't
New
it?
Orleans fried dough. What is he looking for?
Beignets.
Oh, that's
I-
okay. That's
The only thing that popped in my head was
Oh,
bidet.
that's right. You've got to go to Cafe Du Monde. That is Cafe Du Monde has like I guess you could say satellite stores like Starbucks has, you know, kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
But you want to go to the original Cafe Du Monde, which is in Jackson Square. That is in the French Quarter, and they are phenomenal. If you've never had one, you are sorely missing out.
Beignets.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to check
Watch out for the homeless too.
Yeah, if you go down to Jackson Square, the cool thing is Jackson Square has a lot of like, you know, artists and people that paint and sculpt and stuff, and they sell things. Are you okay, Hayden?
Oh yeah, my water bottle just fell.
Oh, you look like you were in pain there for a second. I heard something fall, and then your mouth was wide open, so I thought maybe you hurt yourself.
Let me.
I'm having a moment.
I'm gonna address something real quick. When you say watch out for the homeless, what do you mean?
I went a few years ago, and it was just like a lot of homeless.
like-
So
Well,
what does that mean though?
They're just
Watch
peeing
out
in the streets. They kind of just.
Well, what's she supposed to do?
Running rampant. Watch out for them.
Believe it or not, I guess you could call it alley snatching is a thing. They tell you if you go down to like Bourbon Street and in that area, don't walk by yourself, pay close attention to your surroundings because the buildings have very narrow alleyways that separate them. And there have been, I guess in the past, people that hide in those alleyways and they will snatch you while you're walking. So
I gotta watch out.
All right, Hayden, have fun.
I had a point.
yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh,
you,
no.
Jared.
Clip was just like, why are you bringing that up?
No, it wasn't bringing it up. It was your wording.
No.
Watch out for. Like, what should she take a self-defense class between now and then?
Most of them will leave you alone, though. I mean, a
Head
lot
on a
of
swivel.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, most of them they're homeless people that sit out there and play music and they don't bother you and whatnot. But I mean, you have the few bad apples, of course.
I'm staying in Winterville.
I'm excited though. I just dread packing.
I hear you.
And flying. Oof.
Yeah, right now flying, I don't know about that. Right now.
All right. Shirley, you doing anything this weekend?
Unfortunately, the only thing I have planned this weekend is I'm attending a funeral on Saturday. But
That
other than
sucks.
that, yeah, I don't mean to bring anybody down. But
Well, you just talked about girls getting snatched, so we might as well talk about
well.
death as well.
Unfortunately, we lost a member of our travel softball team earlier this week. So
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, so our team is heading over to Raleigh for the funeral. So.
All right. J-Bone, you going to be at the Buck?
Yeah, I'll be there tonight.
You can go see Jarrett. It's like a public appearance. If you want to go see Jarrett from Pirate Radio, he'll be at the Buck.
I got to run home real quick. I didn't have hot water this morning, but once I figure out if that's fixed, I'll be at the Buck. And tomorrow, you can catch me at Overtime Taverns watching the ECU basketball game.
Okay.
And Sunday, let's see, what do I have to do Sunday? You can catch me at the Buck Sunday afternoon. I'll be having a few brewskis.
All right, big public appearance weekend. It's a good thing Tony wore that cologne today.
Why? Do I stink?
I'm assuming you didn't take a shower.
I put on deodorant and splashed water. I wasn't going to stand in the freezing
So
cold
you took
water.
a bird bath, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sometimes it happens.
I took a bone bath.
A bone bath.
We
All right.
go old school. We boil our water and then just toss it into the bathtub, you know.
Jeez.
Yeah.
While somebody's in there.
No. No, you got to let it cool down a little.
If I were to take a steaming hot bath, could you call that bone broth?
Yes, that's exactly what you would call
Is
it.
that what was in that soup you brought me?
No. My mom made that soup.
I still need to bring your container. Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
All right, we need to take a break. Do y'all have something we haven't done? or no?
A little something, maybe.
A little something cooking. Something in the works.
All right. Well, I mean, I got nothing for next segment, so maybe we'll have that. Or maybe we'll have more Mike Schwartz or ECU baseball as we wind it down in hour number 3. Got more for you when we return after this.
Pest Tech wants to thank Pirate Nation for voting them the #1 pest control company in Eastern North Carolina. Pest Tech is a full-service pest control company offering a complete range of indoor and outdoor pest management and extermination services. Your experience is the Pest Tech guarantee, with a promise to deliver you results while keeping you, your family, and the environment safe. Call the best of the best to get rid of your pests. 353-4760. Pest Tech, the official pest control company of Pirate Radio.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Are you ready for some outdoor fun? Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is your complete source for recreation and marine sales and service. With a full selection of ATVs, side-by-sides, motorcycles, slingshots, watercraft, pontoons, and boats, Big Rock Power Sports and Marine is sure to have what you're looking for in everyday adventure. With 5 locations in North Carolina, Rocky Mount, Lake Gaston, New Bern, Elizabeth City, and of course, Greenville. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram or online at BigRockPowersports.com. Big Rock Power Sports and Marine. Choose your adventure.
Eastern North Carolina's Bourbon Authority is Greenville's premier American-styled restaurant. The Rick House specializes in handcraft dishes, and our bar features the very best in bourbons like Parker's Heritage, Knob Creek, and Jefferson's.
Join the Rick House for our Sunday brunch buffet every second Sunday of the month from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Let the Rick House host your next big event in our 2,000 square foot banquet hall. It's perfect for wedding rehearsals, graduations, and holiday parties. The Rick House, American Provisions and Spirits, 710 Red Banks Road in Greenville.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Hi Pirates, this is Holden Ahlers. As I enter in a new season of life, it is still important to have a great team behind me. Whether you're going away to school for the first time, getting married, starting a family, or planning for your golden years, the choices can seem overwhelming and confusing. Let the team at Buck Insurance Agency make it easy as you enter into your next season. They have been helping people just like us for over 30 years. Give the Buck Insurance Agency a call today at 877-357-1966. Go Pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Jacob Jiggins Cowart, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
Pirate Radio, no one can outwork us. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Pirate Radio is excited to announce that Inky Johnson will be the 2025 Leadership Luncheon Speaker on Monday, March 17th. Inky is one of the most highly sought-after speakers in the world. Some of his clients include Chick-fil-A, State Farm, AT&T, the University of Alabama, the University of Texas, New York Knicks, New England Patriots, Baltimore Ravens, and Atlanta Braves. For sponsorship information, please contact Mark Alexander at 252-327-2173 or email him at mark@pirateradio1250.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Frank the Tank from Barstool was talking to Don LaGreca from ESPN New York, and they did the Frank does these things. He's a big fat guy, and he's lost a ton of weight. So shout out Frank. But he goes on these walks where he interviews people, and they said, "Who would you want to walk with that is no longer with us?" So they named their athletes and coaches, and thought Hank Aaron would be a good one for me as a Braves fan, but he would have some pretty tremendous stories, I think, about his career and life. Anybody come to mind for you?
I mean, two easy ones, obviously, John Madden, Al Davis.
Boom.
But yeah, I'd like to Macho Man Randy Savage. That's a good one.
Talk about his baseball career.
Yeah, that's what I'm really interested in.
My second thought was a sad one. Nice downer here on a Friday. Jeff Charles, the voice.
Yeah.
Because I miss talking to him and texting with him. And, man, he would have been fun to talk with during the Washington run, telling me some old Redskins stories. But miss the voice each and every day. All right, let's see. Jamie says Bob Uecker. That's unfortunately just passed away. All right, Logan, Hayden, y'all got anything for me for the show? What's going on?
What y'all been cooking up?
We had some ideas for the social media.
Ideas for social media, okay.
Maybe some content, maybe some interviews with students around campus. I don't know. We're going to run through a little idea.
Yeah, we jotted some ideas down throughout the show of what we want to do. We'll have to pitch.
Okay, so the idea is y'all are going to be doing the interviews and talking to East Carolina students.
Yeah, or downtown too.
Okay.
Which would most likely be students.
So they call them man on the street interviews?
Yes.
No offense to women out there. And y'all will be conducting these, and what types of questions? Hey, all right, let's do a little role play. Me and J-Bone are downtown. We're at the club. All right, song's over. We take a break.
Smoke break.
We walk over.
Hey, can we get you guys for a video?
No.
Who you with?
Let's say it's me and Hayden.
No, you say Pirate Radio.
We're with Pirate Radio. Yeah, obviously, yes.
Pirate Radio.
No, they want to know who I am.
I love radio. I love sports talk radio.
You get
That's
to
my
talk
favorite.
to me.
Wait, are you intern Logan?
Yes.
They said you might be a serial killer. Is that true?
Or Superman.
I like that more. Or Harry Potter.
Yeah, man. I got time. Wait, who is she?
I'm Hayden. I'm an intern at Pirate
Does he let
Radio.
you speak?
Well, we thought about asking like what their favorite food is. But
We're role playing, right? What do you mean? I just met you.
Okay, what did you say? Go again.
This is a disaster. All right, ask the questions.
What is your favorite late night, midnight snack? Where are you going after the bar?
I think it's pretty selfish of you to ask me that question, to be honest with you.
Thank you. See, I am more of a savory guy than sweet. So I'm bypassing the cookies, and I'm going. How late's Cucinalla's open?
Late night.
Give me a slice.
Yeah,
I'm going slice of pie, flamethrower. As long as I have Tums at the house. How about you, friend?
Same here. Cucinalla's.
Hey, what's your name? By the way, you're a great dancer. Enjoyed that dance we had together.
Nothing wrong with that, but I mean, it's not my cup of tea.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm the same. Cuccinellas, 2 slices of pep, and 2 cold beers.
Hey, maybe we could share a table, bro. What do you think?
Yeah.
All right, cool. You guys got any more questions?
Well, we thought about
Do you know what role play means?
Okay. Well, this is the idea we kind of thought of. One of them, I kind of say it first so you'll get it. Like, you have like the camera propped up, and then you have the paper under it, and it's like people just are walking by. It's not necessarily us like asking it to them, and then just a bunch of people answer it when they come by. Have you ever seen it before? They're like smiling at the camera.
I've seen this with professional sports teams where they'll put up like a riddle or something, and they all walk by and see it and speak to.
Riddle me this.
But you're saying something like a question, and they just say their answer into the camera. Okay.
And then we thought of one that was kind of funny. You wanna?
Wait, no. Going back to the last one, we were gonna try out what they recommended and then rate it.
Yeah.
That's what we were gonna do.
Okay.
Yeah.
But one of our things was like we get the kicker and say like can you like a regular student beat a D1 kicker in a kickoff? Because everyone likes to hate on kickers.
Right.
So you record a video.
Well, here probably.
This is just a. Yeah, I mean,
you got to find that jackass that is always like, you suck, I could do that, and then put him out there.
Yeah.
I always had an idea I wanted to do. I don't know how to do it, but like connect the person online talking crap about an athlete with that athlete and see what they would say to their face.
Have like a sit down.
We did talk about like get a student to like say something about one of the sports like baseball, and then we have one of the baseball players like behind us, and they're like, surprise, I'm here.
Oh, it's like, yeah. Oh, you think Dixon Williams sucks? Well, Dixon, come on out.
He's got a fake
like
mustache. He pulls it off.
Dun, dun, dun.
I tell you what, that would be tough to do with current athletes because you got to go through ECU. Although we do have NIL deals with guys, we could do it. But like, you could definitely do that with Holton Ahlers. Be like, do you think Holton Ahlers was a good quarterback? They'd be like, he was okay, but he had too many interceptions. Oh, cool. Well, here he is right here. You can talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Do you think Caden Norman was a good quarterback?
And everybody will say, who the hell's that? All right. I like your ideas.
Yeah, I think we had like 15 we wrote down.
Dang.
Yeah.
Got to run it through Glenn first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good for y'all. I appreciate the initiative. How's school going?
It's going. I'm kidding. I'm good. I'm doing good. I have the class for the Super Bowl that I have to do this whole semester, and then my internship class that goes.
So your class is going to the Super Bowl. That's Super Bowl 101 is her class this semester.
How'd you get that class?
I had to apply for it. My teacher wanted me to do it last year, but I didn't. And this year, I was like, I have time to.
Yeah.
So, and I'm really close with the 2 teachers that are going because they like are over my department, so they knew that I would be a good fit for it.
Very good. How about you, Logan?
I'm gonna look. Maybe
You don't even know how you're doing?
Let's do live on the air grades.
Well, while he's looking that up, I got my diploma today.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right. I have a total of 2 grades in. Spring marketing strategy. I have a 93.
Boom. Wow. Take that.
Jeez.
Spring strategic management. 100% A.
Ooh,
Man.
Overachiever over here.
Nerd.
This is with like one assignment in each class. Like
hey,
this.
Take that.
Is that in person or online?
I have 2 online classes. That one's in person.
See, my strategy was always don't do work for like the first month and then really have to go hard the last 2.
Well, now they don't want to accept your work late, so you gotta.
But that's what I just wouldn't do the assignment.
Do you work hard or better under pressure?
I definitely did when I procrastinated.
I say I do, but honestly, I'm just lazy and I don't want to. I didn't want to do. I was lazy and I didn't want to do it. I'm not lazy anymore because I like what I do.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Turns. Appreciate y'all. Let's take our final break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap things up on a. We'll do a guess the line, and see if maybe we can find one on FanDuel for our DraftKings for ECU and Temple. We'll do that when we return. Don't look it up yet. Well, actually, you can look it up, and I'll try to guess.
I was going to see if it was up.
All right. Back with you after this.
the best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates!
David Garrard, ENC football legend and all-time passing leader.
You know, I get hit, I get knocked down, and it's an opportunity for me to either stay down or get back up. And I always chose to get back up, and that's why I chose QC Kinetics.
Like so many of you dealing with aching joints and chronic pain, David Garrard wanted long-term pain relief that didn't involve surgery, drugs, and downtime. He chose the natural, regenerative treatments at QC Kinetics here in Greenville. Call QC Kinetics for your free consultation, 252-765-PAIN.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, be sure to have the best and comfortable shoes with a stop at Fleet Feet. This is ECU alum Chris Lunyon, owner of Fleet Feet of Greenville, and we provide solutions through one-on-one service to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Come visit us at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet, we run for you.
Winter is here, but Stroud's Marine in Greenville is still your go-to spot for your boat projects and repairs. Now's the perfect time to get your boat ready for when the warm weather comes. Don't wait till spring. They've got you covered with outboard parts at great prices. Plus, they're running clearance sales on select items, so you can get ready for next season without breaking the bank. Stay up to date with the latest deals, parts, and promotions by following them on social media. Stop by the shop at 865 Rivet Street in Greenville. For more information, head to StroudsMarine.com. Strauds Marine, your best source for salvaged outboard parts.
It's a new year, and we're excited to announce that Integrity Home Mortgage has a new office location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve. To get started, call me, Talbot Green, 714-2076.
Talbot Green, NMLS 120331. For informational purposes only. Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender. NMLS 208516.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. This is Walker Allen Volova with CopyPro, where we promise fast 3-hour service on all of your copy equipment. No need to press 1 for English for an overseas service line. All of our calls are answered right here in Greenville. Plus, we offer a free office printing analysis to help you cut cost and boost efficiency. We'll show you exactly how to save money on ink, toner, and energy. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 1-800-682-6558 and see how we can help your office run more efficiently. CopyPro, fast service, smarter printing, bringing more value to your business.
This is Mac McCarthy, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, the official beer of the ECU Pirates, and proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Well, welcome back. It was a rough day for the stock market to close the week. The Dow was down 337 points at 44,544. The NASDAQ was down 54 points at 19,627, and the S&P dropped 30 points at 6,040. That's your Wells Fargo Advisors stock market report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC at 756-6900. I screwed that whole line up. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
All right, getting ready to wrap it up here on a Friday, little early evening basketball in New York. Yale on top of Princeton by 10 at halftime. They were shooting the ball well, both teams, from three in that first half. Coming up tonight, Jamie's Indiana Hoosiers will lose to the Purdue Boilermakers. Purdue, a double-digit favorite at home. It is a rivalry game, but you know what, Jamie? I think it'll be...
I'm tired of losing to Purdue.
Make him boil.
I can see it being within the number here.
What is it?
12.5. Jeez. A big number. Oh, Jared found the line, at least on Action Network.
Yeah,
right?
Action Network. This might just be a consensus of their staff, but it's something. This is the only thing I found. So
I'm gonna go Temple 4.5.
So back when it was in Greenville last month, East Carolina was 3.5 point favorites. Going on the road, the Temple Owls will be 2.5 point favorites.
Dang, a ton of respect for ECU basketball.
It's got me fired up.
Getting these numbers.
I've watched many seasons of ECU basketball, but I'm not going to say it feels different, but it's just these stretches of the season are nice where we win a few ball games.
Yeah, definitely. All right, good stuff today. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back with you Monday, all new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Shirley, we have anything special coming up at 6 o'clock on Pirate Radio today?
We have a new edition of the Holton Ahlers Show. We're going to play tonight his special guest, the Chan Man, and his plethora of impersonations. Warren Saba, also a guest on the show.
Saba.
And then coming up at 7:45, we'll have live coverage of Purdue and Indiana.
Ooh. Jamie, tune into Pirate Radio to hear your team lose to the Boilers tonight.
They're going to be sick and tired of losing to Purdue.
In Greenville.
And Greenville. All right, thank y'all. Enjoyed it. Great job, Logan and Hayden. Appreciate your efforts today. And thank y'all for tuning in. Have a fantastic weekend. We will see you back here on Monday. For the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. This is an exclusive presentation of Pirate Radio Digital.
And welcome in to the Pirate Radio Studios. I am Shirley Rhodes. Tonight it's Season 2 of the Holton Ahlers Show, and it starts right now.
Welcome into Episode 3 of Season 2 of the Holton Ahlers Show. Hope you enjoy the show. If not, as always...